What up, SySquad? How's everybody doing? Yo, chat, lurkers, emotes in the chat. What up, YouTube? What up, Twitch? What up, Kick? We are here. How's everybody doing?
ようこそ私のソウルソサエティ
Mr.
へ
Prince starting the stream with a banger, baby. Thanks so much for the sub. That's the energy we need. Guys, quick audio check. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Y'all heard the soundboard, right? Can y'all hear me? Yo, shout out Nithil. Shout out Manny Shite. And then we got shout out Liam, shout out Shafty, Invisible, Celine, shout out Gent Games, I see you. Shout out Roseanne. Shout out Mr. Prince. Thanks so much for that sub. Y'all can hear me, right? What up, what up, what up, beautiful people? We got our 6th episode of Piece by Piece. We are here. Let's get it, man. Show me the energy. Everybody get in here, get in here, get in here. It's a special one today. I'm so excited, man. Quickly, we did the audio check. We got our daily sub goal, as y'all can see up here on Twitch. We got our tip goal, dono. Guys, today is a big one. Get in here, get in here. Yep, everything looks good. Everything looks good. How's everybody doing? Real quick, how's everybody feeling? Y'all doing good? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Bro, this noise, yeah, can y'all hear that? I feel like I've been hearing that too much for the last 2 days. I don't know if it's somebody knocking my door or somebody chopping some kind of vegetables. Y'all hear that? Y'all let me know. Get on YouTube, let's go. Let's go, man. I hope you guys are excited for today. We have a pretty clear agenda. You know what I'm saying? Sit back, relax, get your snacks. You're about to have a good time. If you're fasting, you know, happy fasting. Happy breaking your fast later. Shout out to everybody that's fasting. Happy Ramadan one more time. I'm so excited for this. Yo, we have a special guest, man. I'm gonna introduce him shortly. Gonna get him on the podcast shortly. Shout out everybody that is here. Let's get it, man. Just want to give people a little bit of time to get in here. Everybody get in here. Come on, man. Yo, Shafty, were you here last night? Did you lose your streak, Shafty, man? I was like, did you join us yesterday? We broke the record, man. Were you here? I was like, damn, wait, Shafty didn't make it to this one? Please tell me your streak is fine. Oh boy. That would be insane. 45, going crazy. Come on, man. I'm doing good, Roseanne. Thank you so much for asking. Alright, man. Guys. Here we go. This person right here, man, we crossed paths a long time ago. He doesn't even need an introduction, but a lot of new people since then. We crossed paths a while ago. He is another YouTuber, One Piece content creator, and much more. But my community mentioned him, I think, once. I am pretty sure I contacted him first, but could be wrong. We collabed way back. Earlier in my stream, he was ahead of me, and I like caught up and went a little bit further, but we had the same journey when it comes to time-wise. Guys, I am so proud to introduce the funny, the dope, Gent from Gent Watches One Piece. Everybody emotes in the chat. Let's get it. What up, Gent?
Hello!
Say hi to the SySquad. Welcome,
Hello,
welcome to Piece
everyone.
by Piece podcast, episode 6. Special guest, Gent. Introduce
I'm so
yourself, brother.
excited. Hi, my name is My name is Jordan. Actually, is my real name, but Gent is my online name. And hi, everyone. And you did contact me first when we first did the stream,
Let's
and
go.
I'm so glad you did because we've done several of these now, and they're always so much fun. So I cannot wait for today. I've been so excited all week.
So fun. I'm so glad to have you here, Gent. This is my new One Piece podcast. Ever since catching up, I'm doing so much different content around One Piece, and the best way to package it is this podcast. So I'm so honored to have you in episode 6. You are not a stranger to this platform. Welcome,
No.
welcome, welcome. Everybody show Gent some love. I'm so excited to get into this, Gent. And
Yeah.
please, before we get into this, can you plug everything you want to plug now, and you will do it again later at the end of the stream?
Okay,
please?
sure. Yeah. So if you want to check out my stuff, I've got my main reaction channel, which is Gent Watches. You can just look up Gent Watches, Gent, Gent Watches. And then I have my One Piece channel, which is called Gent Watches One Piece. So you can check that out. And then if you also want to check out my Patreon account, it's under the same thing, or TikTok. That's also should be Gent Watches. So I'm on a bunch of different platforms, but those are the main places you can find me.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Somebody says amazing shirt in the chat. That's a very
Yes.
fun shirt. It took me a second to like notice. Oh my day, that's his face. That is his
Yeah,
face. What the fuck?
I put it on after you started streaming. I didn't let you see it before we started. I put it on
Bro,
while you were
that's
doing the intro.
crazy. Yeah, just real quick, guys. Audio check, just so that I make sure that you have a smooth experience, like a fun one. Audio check, guys. Can you guys hear Gent? Is it super
Yes,
loud?
hello.
Just
Testing
let
one,
me
two,
know.
three.
YouTube. Yeah, you can keep talking. YouTube.
Hello. Hi, it's
Audios are
good to
great.
meet you all. Good to see you.
Awesome, awesome, perfect.
Seems like
Alright.
people saying it's good.
Let's get into it, gents.
Yeah!
I gotta start with this juicy discussion right here because you said Water 7 is your favorite arc.
Yes, I did.
We
Yes,
need to
I
talk
did.
about this because I love this arc, but let me start by getting this out of the way, okay? It might be an obvious question, but it's always good to check, okay? Do you include, post Aeneas, pre-Aeneas, Aeneas lobby, and post? Can you talk to me? Like, just to make sure.
Yes.
Okay.
All of them are the same arc to me. I fold in Ennis Lobby and post Ennis Lobby all into the Water 7 arc.
Exactly.
So when I say my favorite's the Water 7 arc, I'm including Ennis Lobby within that.
Same. Okay, now talk to me. Why Water 7? Because that's your number one, baby.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Okay. Well, it's because I've had time to think about this even more recently because at your suggestion actually I did make a video which isn't on YouTube yet of me ranking the arcs properly.
Let's go.
So I did sort of like talk about this a little bit there, I think, but only briefly. Water 7 to me is like it's the first moment where I fully was 100% on board with One Piece as like a masterpiece of a show. Like before then,
Okay,
I
okay.
really liked it. But it was fun before that. I was like, this is a fun show. But
Yeah.
it's when I hit Water 7, I started to go, oh, this is like one of the best written shows I've seen.
Can you tell me
Period.
specifically what moment?
I think the I can tell you exactly the scene. The scene
There we go.
was when Usopp finds out that they're gonna sell the Mary, or they're gonna get rid of the Mary, and they're gonna get a new ship.
Ooh.
And in that scene, I mean, like the anime does the really cool thing where it like dims the lighting, so it's like it seems like a really dark
I remember.
scene. And they're having that really tense conversation with one another, and and it was this situation where I was like, oh my god, like every character in this scene is making their own unique choices based on what's going on here, and each of them makes so much sense with the show that we've been delivered up until this point. Like every single character is
Yes.
acting exactly how I'd expect them to act, and it's creating like such incredible drama the entire
Mm-hmm.
time. And then on top of that, it leads into so much good stuff, and the arc juggles so many different storylines all at the same time to an incredible degree, and all of them are great. So it's like the
It,
Usopp
wait,
saying
before
goodbye to the
yeah,
Mary. Oh yeah,
before you go
go
to
for it.
next moments, I just want to add something to,
Yeah.
like, after seeing Sanji's backstory, that scene hits me even more. You know how Sanji was the adult and low key panicking a little bit, seeing the like family members fight, and he had to like
Mm-hmm.
put Luffy in his place.
Yeah.
Seeing what he went through as a child, he's like, "Hey, yo, this is not happening right now. Relax,
Yeah.
relax." So I agree. And then Zoro being, the one that reminds Luffy that he's a captain, like very calm and so on. So I agree that
Yeah,
everybody went into
absolutely.
their own bubble.
Yeah,
Sorry,
absolutely,
go
and
ahead.
that's a really good point. I haven't thought about the like.
Oh
I
my
think I
god.
probably thought kind of maybe about it back when we were watching the Sanji stuff, but I haven't thought
Yeah.
about it in a while. But that's a really good point. But yeah, like so that whole situation just kicked off what I thought was a series of like incredible writing decisions, and so to be able to balance like the Usopp and Mary stuff with like Usopp leaving the crew and with Usopp versus
Mm.
Luffy, and then balance that also with the Frankie stuff, and we have to hate Frankie, then we have to love Frankie
Oh
later,
my god.
and balance it with the Robin, leaving the crew, but she's actually, sort of under duress in a way, and then
Yeah,
she gets
victim.
captured, and we have to go save her, and she
Yup.
has to like learn. We have to go through her backstory, and she has to learn to be able to value her own life, which she'd never been able to do up until that point. And there's like so much stuff all going on in the arc all at the same time, and I loved like Luffy's character development in the arc of like going like having to accept that he wants to be around his friends no matter how much he has to do to be around his friends, how much he has to
Yep.
protect them. And yeah, there's just it's truly like I
I
cannot think of much in that arc that is done poorly. Everything just hits so nicely for me.
Thank you for reminding me of this point, by the way, because I really felt for the first time in my journey that this is some grown people ish. I remember
Mm.
vividly saying, I don't like how this is making me feel, but this is some real life ish. Like Oda is finally
Yeah.
not shying away from having conflicts between the Straw Hats, having issues, little tension between friends, and it's like
Hmm.
this feels some, like some real ish. It's not like we had serious moments before, don't get me wrong, but it's like
Yeah.
it was so human to
Yeah.
fight over something,
Absolutely.
argue, and then have friends that are very awkward and don't know what to do. They don't want to take sides, but they have to because it's our captain and so on. And Usopp has to learn
Yeah.
his lesson. I'm like, you're right. The writing went up a notch in the sense of the dynamics between them. 100%. I
Yeah,
love that part.
and I mean, what you're saying about it being very human, like I love in that fight that they're having in the Mary about the Mary,
Yeah.
where like at some point Luffy is about to say to Usopp, like I
It's
forgot
like some
exactly what he's about
horrible.
to say. So yeah, something really bad to
Yeah.
Usopp, and Sanji stops him, and like, and
Kicks him
I
in the
really
face, I
love that
think.
moment. But yeah, but I really love that moment because like because we watch Luffy, and I think like we feel like in moments where it matters, we feel like Luffy comes through and that he makes the right decisions. But like
Mm-hmm.
we see a moment of like even Luffy gets carried away in the emotion of that moment where he's getting frustrated because Luffy himself doesn't want to do this. He's already
Yeah.
like grieving over the Mary in his own way, but he's trying to keep a brave face on for it. And so when Usopp's like pushing back so much, he's getting more and more frustrated and almost does something he regrets. Like that's a very human moment
It's
of like
100%.
we're seeing Luffy be valuable in this moment as his leader, and
Yep.
he has to take his friends like Sanji to stop him and go, hey, think about this before you go on, which is great.
Exactly. And I think he did learn something from um this moment later on. Like he fought and went to hell for Sanji. One of
Yeah.
the underlying things is that I'm not gonna do that mistake again where I just not give up, but like say harsh things and say, you can leave the crew. that kind of
Yeah.
talk. No, I'm gonna come to a whole different country, Whole Cake Island, and I'm gonna fight for you. I'm gonna make sure you are back. And he would do that for all of them. But there is a lesson learned where he was too harsh, maybe with his words for Usopp. They could have talked it out in a better way. I was screaming at the screen saying, "Yo, just talk to him. Just talk to him. Like he can communicate earlier, better. Maybe you guys can find a middle ground." But nah, he was so like he didn't want to tell him properly, and then he's like, "I just leave if you want." I think he hesitated, and Usopp caught it, or like that's when he got kicked by Sanji, and Usopp's like, "So what were you trying to say? Okay, I'm out." And then egos are bruised, and that's it. It was too late by that point.
Yeah.
No,
and I think also like the Water 7 arc is also when we first find out about the admirals as well. And it's like just this sort of expansion of this world as like, this is the first time we come across an enemy that has Robin shook. Like she actually like panics and falls back onto her ass. Like she's absolutely terrified of this person. And like, and seeing that, this character that's always very composed and has been composed this entire time suddenly be so terrified, it leaves an impression on you. And it makes 100%. You realize like, the admirals are a huge deal in this world. And just like the way the world expands as soon as you find out information like that is so awesome to me. Like it shows so great
you that they're bigger dogs in this battle, that we are kind of small when it comes to CP0. Like, yo, look at these mysterious figures with their masks. They're being shady. Our beloved Robin is crumbling.
CP9 at that point, I should say.
CP9, yeah. Thank you, CP9. And Robin is switching her face. She's worried. I'm like, whoa, there's something bigger in question here. I just want to read a chat real quick. Shafty says, I feel like Water 7 is a really huge turning point for the series. It really changed the mood perceptively. 100%.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think it was way more, like fun. Level of fun was way higher until we reached Water 7. I'm like, God damn, this feels like the vibe changed.
And I'll also say like there's a literal visual change in that. I mean, technically it's Long Ring Longland that this happens, but they upgraded to HD in Long Ring Longland.
100%.
And like immediately, like there's a part of me that is a very shallow person where it's like my monkey brain, as soon as I see the animation goes, oh, this is a better show. Like as soon as that happens, like I can't help but like enjoy every part of it more. Like even the good 100%. Writing seems better when there's better animation. And so like the fact that the show just looked so much better, like it was a huge upgrade. It was
huge upgrade. Do you remember exactly which episode?
Not by number, but I remember it was right after the G. Wait, is it right after G5?
Bro, we were literally going down with the octopus. I will never forget this episode.
Absolutely.
We were coming down from Sky Island, and with the octopus, it's like G8 still had, I think, the square. I remember I forgot the size number, but whatever was before 1080, like HD, and we got the octopus thing so clear. I'm like, oh my God, this looks crispy. And then you're right. The beauty of Water 7, like the city, I was like, wow, this is beautiful.
Water 7 as a city is still my favorite environment design that Oda's ever done. I love the look of Water 7. It looks absolutely awesome. It's just such a great idea for a city. Like just to immediately, like you hear the name and you're like, Water 7, what could that look like? And you see it and you're like, it couldn't look like anything else. Like that is Water 7.
100%.
As soon as you see it, you're like, that makes so much sense.
Yeah, and Oda was proud. The way he flexed it with Kaku, flying around. Animation, they did him justice. It was like so beautiful. Sorry, this was one more chat right here. It was also confusing as a viewer, Stardust. Shout out Stardust. It was also confusing as a viewer to take sides because all sides had their reasons. I want you
Yeah.
to. I want to hear your thoughts on taking sides because I have some thoughts as well. Let me know.
I I I tend to be so like when I don't have a side to choose, that is
Yeah,
the best moment in media for me. Like
one hundred percent.
I love watching a scene and going like, I don't know who I'm rooting for right now, so I would like to just sit back and watch how this plays out. And
Yep.
I'll do it happily because
Yep.
it's so I think it's so hard as a writer to figure out to find that line where people were on both sides, or at least
Mm.
somewhat on one side and somewhat on the other. So yeah, I absolutely love that aspect of it.
Yeah, I backed off. I backed off. I didn't touch that at all. I was like, yeah.
Mm.
It literally it felt like two close friends fighting. So I'm like, nope, I'm good. I don't
Yeah.
even like. It's one of the I keep saying to this day. I think the most episode that I like love hate. I wouldn't even want to watch that fight again because it's like, it just makes me feel like uncomfortable. I hate seeing them like that, but it's so real. It is
Mm.
so real. But yeah,
Oh man, the shot after they've done the fight and it cuts to the head of Mary and you see the tear going
the
down Mary's
tear
face. Oh, it's so well
hurts.
done. That's
Hurts.
genius.
Oh, sorry,
I love it.
forgot to mention this. Everybody, especially on YouTube, what is it? Super chats. I'm gonna try. If you have any question, anything to do with super chats, I'm gonna try to read them as fast as possible. But we will have a Q&A at the end of this stream. So I just wanted to say that. Forgot to mention that we're gonna have a Q&A. So you can wait until then. If there's something urgent you want to answer immediately, of course, super chats or donos on Twitch with a message. I'm gonna try to read that as fast as possible. But yeah, so I want you to touch a little bit on the flip of CP9 back then, and then Robin
Mhm.
in Innis Lobby. Like what was that for you, and how much weight do those moments have in building your love and appreciation for Water 7?
Well, I think like that it's so interesting because I feel like as viewers we know while we're watching it, Robin is Robin is going
A
to
conflict.
be on our side. Like she's a crewmate, so like
Mm,
we kind of know as an audience like she's probably going to come around to us, or she's
yeah.
probably doing this for a good reason, but we might not know exactly why at the time.
But
And
wait a
so
minute.
like
You didn't have a moment of hesitation or doubt? Not even like a second?
I don't think so. I don't
Oh,
think
bro,
so.
I did.
I think like from the stuff I'd learned about Robin up until that point, which wasn't much to be fair, but like
Yeah, it wasn't that
we'd
much.
watched we'd watched her and we'd followed her and how she's connected to the crew, which she at least connected a little bit to the crew at that point. Um like I'd
Mm,
followed her enough to feel like I had a good grasp of like she wouldn't throw this away for nothing. Like if she's throwing this away, like there's got to be a strong reason for it. I always got that vibe from her. I don't think I ever felt that she was going to just like drop it based on nothing, despite
oh,
what
wow.
Aokiji and others were trying to tell us that she was. Other people were
Yeah, yeah,
saying,
yeah,
"Oh,
yeah,
she
yeah.
will just move on." But I think like also I think it's like it's also Luffy, Luffy as a character, he knows people. If Luffy chooses a crew member, I trust him. And I know that he didn't necessarily choose Nico Robin strongly, but
Yeah.
but he still did accept her on the crew. And I feel like if he's gonna do that, like we gotta trust her as viewers.
Yeah, I agree, but no, I agree to the last point, but I had a
Mm-hmm.
different experience, gent. I had a
Mm.
different experience. Let me just double check this real quick. Guys, is the volume a little bit better now? I lowered it a little bit. Twitch, I lowered it. Let me know.
Hello,
I
testing.
had a
This is me talking at
different.
my volume. There you
You
go.
are
Sorry, you can
welcome.
keep
You are
going.
welcome. No worries. I had a different experience because in One Piece and other animes, I've just been through so many like backstabs or like betrays where that's the beauty of a lot of these betrays or like backstabs
Yeah.
or the switch ups. It's like the best ones are the ones that you don't expect and you're so confident with the person. And no matter how in love I was getting with Robin, I had to keep it real because I vividly remember saying, I don't know enough about her. And she switched on, like, she switched up on Crocodile Baroque. I'm like, until in his lobby, we didn't get the bulk of her backstories. So I was like, oh my God, she could do the same to us. She is doing the same to us. Are we just another pit stop? Are we just another ride? I've always had that insecurity as a Straw Hat fan, as a One Piece fan. I'm like,
Yeah.
are we just another ride? Until in his lobby, I'm keeping it so real. So I'm like, Sanji, I remember so clearly Sanji being the person that makes me snap out of it. He did it for everybody, I think, in the show. He was so calm. Choppa was panicking, I remember, when they were chasing her, you know, around the water. And Sanji was like, calm down. You don't mean this. Yada, yada. Same thing again and again and again until the bingo. You know what I mean? It's like, so I needed him. He had to reel me back and be like, okay, maybe.
I
maybe
hear you there. I think what you experience is probably the intended experience.
I think so.
Of One Piece. I think you're absolutely supposed to have those doubts. And I feel you with the, you know, you've experienced so many betrayals in anime and in other TV shows and stuff. But to me, like, you know, I've also experienced a lot of that stuff, and I feel like for me, it like there's a different feeling to me in media of those betrayals that are gonna stick and those betrayals that, like, there's more to it, you know?
Yeah,
And
100%. That's a good point.
I do feel like it just I don't even know if I can tell you exactly why, but it gave me so much more of the vibe of there's much more to this.
Yeah, there's
that
much
we
more
don't
to
know.
this.
And I think also one thing is, like, from a writing perspective, if you're gonna have like a full betrayal and it's a betrayal that's gonna stick, I feel like they tend to give you the motivations much quicker because they want it to hit so much harder of, like, I'm betraying you and this is why. It's because I want to get this out of it. And so the fact that they keep hiding her motivations for doing that,
they dragged
like,
it,
yeah, it felt like, okay, there's definitely more to this story because we want to
100%.
emotionally react to this without having the full story.
Yeah, and I feel like most of the time I was a bit on the edge when it comes to just protecting the Straw Hats. I was on the edge. Like, bro, Water 7, Nami, like your girlfriend Nami was still catching smoke from me, yo. I was not sold on Nami yet.
How dare you?
I wasn't, bro. She was catching smoke. I'm like, why doesn't people still get irritated by that clip of mine when he was fighting Usopp, Luffy? And then he's like, that's it. The finality was goodbye, Usopp. I was like, I'll never forget this. I'm like, okay, we get rid of Nami, bro. What the fuck? Usopp was my favorite character. I will forever, like, it's funny now. I will like, it changed. Oh my God, bro, the love I have for Nami now. And it's so funny and it's nice to reflect on, but sheesh, back then.
That's so crazy.
I don't know what it is, but you know, like the stealing from us and taking the ship, I understand later, but still, I was on the edge. Like, I was so on the edge with Luffy
at that point,
and the circle.
At that point, you've already gone through Arlong Park. Like,
But she was still yapping about money. She was
so
money
what?
hungry. I'm like, I was like, yo, are you gonna sell us for money? I feel like,
Luffy yaps about meat all the time. He's not gonna sell his crew out for meat, you know? Like, they both have their obsessions.
But that's the core, though. That's the core. Without Luffy, there is literally no Straw Hats.
Right. So you're giving him a pass because he's the origin.
No, but he's the one I'm protecting in, like, core.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
see.
That's the thing. I'm putting the walls around him. That's the beginning. So anything that's entering, and he's so trusting, but we also believe in his gut feeling. But still, I'm like, what's your intention here, buddy? But it's like, I just loved Usopp more. I think I liked Nami to some extent, but I was like, God damn. But,
I never. Yeah, I don't. There's never a moment where I will want to, you know, trade one Straw Hat for another, you know? Like, I don't think I could. Wouldn't want to part with any of them at any point. I think at
this point, but I'm gonna be fake if I tell, bro, my whole journey is documented. Like, that's the beauty of it. At some point, like, Come on.
I think also I'm just like I'm a lover. I just love things, you know? Like when there's a character that we're supposed to like, I like them. It's just
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I get very attached to things and I hold on to it and I'm loyal. I'll stick to it forever,
True.
you know?
Did you
So,
did you love
yeah.
Nami way before Kokoyashi Island? Like, did you not like Nami even before her backstory, or when did
I loved Nami from episode 1. She kicks the guy in the nuts in her first appearance, and I was like,
Okay.
I'm locked in with you forever. Like I just
Oh, wow.
I absolutely. But I really like the sort of I like the greedy girl archetype, which I've actually
Oh,
like noticed
I think it's
in a
annoying.
lot. Yeah,
Oh my
I've
God.
always liked that archetype, and I don't,
Okay, that makes sense.
I mostly realized that I liked that archetype with Nami, and then I started to look
Yeah.
at other characters that I liked, and went, oh, I just really like that archetype in a character.
Yeah,
So
I
yeah, I just
don't.
liked
I
it from
think
the
it's
start.
annoying, but I enjoy the feeling of uneasiness that it gives me. It's like it always keeps me on my toes. It's like, so as a viewer, I'm like, oh brother, I can't relax around this person. Who are they gonna,
Mhm.
take money from, or I'm waiting for a backstab anytime soon. But
Yeah.
before we get off Water 7, I really want to hear your thoughts on I Want to Live, what that moment meant to you, and Enios Lobby,
Yeah.
like that
Well,
big moment.
it's got it. I mean, the I want to live moment is the number one reason that it's my favorite arc.
Come on, man.
I think, let me just go over it in my head. I think it is still my favorite moment in all of One Piece.
Wow, that's a big
there's-
statement. Take a second. Whoa,
Yeah.
you want to confirm that?
I'm going through in my head the
Yeah,
other
take your time, take your time.
the other huge moments, but I think it, like, out of things that at the time hit me really hard, and still every time I watch the scene still hits me really, really hard.
Whoa.
And like there's not like I rewatch a lot of scenes in One Piece, but like
Yeah.
whenever I rewatch the I Want to Live moment, I feel like I feel the same emotions I did the first time I watched it each time.
That's amazing.
It
Yeah, it is a
really-
huge moment.
I think they built it up so well. I think the voice acting is absolutely incredible. I think the direction of the scene is really, really incredible. I think the build up of all the backstory, like for the 2 or 3 episodes leading up to that moment, is
Jaguar
really
Big Soul.
incredible. Like every single piece of that puzzle fits in so perfectly to make it just like a quintessential perfect anime moment to me. Like
It was
it
perfect.
stands out to me.
So,
So
she, all of that leading to that moment.
yeah, I
And-
I absolutely loved it, and it was great because I recently, I mean, since we last did the stream, because when we did the last stream, we were talking about like videos that we're doing after finishing.
Yes,
One
talk to
Piece
me.
and
I was
stuff.
gonna.
And like, and I had talked to you about the dub. Like you did a video on the
brother,
dub,
you read
on
my
different
mind.
dubs. And so I did a video reacting to different dubs of the I Want to Live scene as well.
Is it out on
Um,
YouTube? How much can we talk about this?
Not yet.
Okay.
It'll probably be out on YouTube in the next week or 2. Actually, I don't know. The live
Okay.
action is coming out next week. It might be a little longer.
Okay.
But anyway, point is, like I feel like in the thing is, in every dub, I felt like Robin specifically, they instinctively knew what Robin should
What to
sound
do.
like.
100%.
Like, I feel like
majority killed it. All of them, maybe.
I feel like everyone that I watched, like
Yeah.
it was like I immediately, like, regardless of what I thought about any of the other cast, it was every single time I was like, well, Robin's perfect. Like that's exactly
Yeah.
what Robin should sound like.
French
love that.
horrendous, but we keep it pushing. Anyway, so yeah, but the majority, amazing.
Did I watch French? I can't remember
Bro,
if I watched.
I haven't watched that video in a long time, and I still remember. Magnificent King! Magnificent
Maybe I did watch it.
Oh
But-
my!
I think like in each performance there were different points that the voice actor was really good at, you know, like if they weren't
100%,
if they weren't as good at screaming the I want to live, they
yeah.
were good at the build up where they were like I've never thought that I was able to live,
私
and
の
then they
ソ
would
ウル
like
ソ
break
サ
up
イ
in
テ
that
ィへ
point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really love that.
Yo, like we're gonna continue this real quick. Yo, Bogdan, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you so much for the sub. But so if you watch that, did you watch Spanish? We gotta talk about this now that you finally did, because
I think I did. I think I watched Spanish. Yeah.
okay, this is the moment of truth now. Did you hear your girlfriend?
Did I hear my
Spanish.
girlfriend? Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, I probably did. Why?
Thoughts,
What about it?
thoughts. You gotta keep it real. Don't be too biased. Don't be too biased.
I can't remember. Are you saying was there like a bad Nami in it?
Nah, she was actually very good. She sounded very nice.
Oh.
She was
Well,
very,
then why are
very
you saying don't
nice.
be too biased? I mean, I'm gonna say she was great
sarcastic
anyway.
tone, sarcastic. Oh my days! Well, give me a second, man. Bogdan, thank you so much for the
One
dono.
admin's tipped €5 and said, hello.
Let's go, man. I'm gonna get to the donos and super chats like in a suitable break, okay? Thank you so much for that, yo. I appreciate that so much. But yeah, Spanish Nami, horrendous, and French Robin, whoo, hard watch, and then Luffy in every language besides Spanish. No, I mean German. I think German. One of them. Anyways, Luffy in all but one, just awful. Anyway,
I think with Luffy, like I get what you mean when I was listening to the Luffy things, because I was like every single one was like a completely different take on the character.
Yeah.
I think Luffy is one of the hardest anime voices to get in general ever.
I agree.
Like I think that is it's, and I should know because I dubbed episodes of One Piece for my channel.
Yeah, you did.
Like
Check it out, guys.
like I had to, and like what I settled on was I was like, I'm basically just gonna use my own voice for Luffy, but with a little bit of protagonist to it, right?
Yeah.
But like it's a really, but I only did that because I was like, I can't do a Luffy voice that I think sounds like a Luffy voice. And I think like the thing is, all of the voices that I heard, even if I didn't like them when I heard them, I thought I think I could get used to it. And that's the thing, is I think with a voice like Luffy, I feel like sometimes you need, because I honestly I don't think I like.
Are we talking about? No, when you're saying this, are you talking about English dub now?
English dub sort of. I actually like English dub Luffy, and I'll say I like
Dear God.
it because I like it because I already had a connection to the voice actress before I started watching it in English dub, which is I Colin Clickenbeard is the person who does English Luffy.
Absolute legend.
She's incredible, and she directs the My Hero Academia dub, and she's like just
who is she
incredible.
there? Is she there? Is she
is Momo in My Hero Academia.
Okay, nice.
And she directs the dub, and she's absolutely incredible at that. And so like I already kind of had a connection to her. I think Luffy in English does certainly take some getting used to, but I also I also think like now I've probably watched like, you know, a good 100 and something episodes in English dub. If I had to guess, of One Piece, and there are moments that I think she does really, really well, like that.
Oh, definitely. I don't doubt
really...
that. I've had even moments where I found it's like she kills it, but it's always when Luffy's like super serious and pissed. I've noticed like I've seen enough clips, and I cannot wait to watch One Piece again in dub. I am 100% gonna do it.
Yeah, I am doing it right now. It's great.
But I've already made this claim. So confident. Love the voice actor. Thank you so much for all the hard work. I can never get used to Luffy dub. Never. And it's not, bro. I'm a dub enjoyer, bro. I already am used to Kaido, Nami, Brooke, Usopp, Sanji, they sound chef's kiss.
Yeah.
This is we're gonna need a segment for this. I'm gonna write it down. We need a segment in future streams. 100%. We gotta keep talking about it.
I'm such a
down.
dub enthusiast. Like
Yeah.
on my main channel, I do about 50-50 of subs and dubs.
Okay.
Because I feel like there's not enough representation on YouTube reactors for dub content.
Yeah, I can see that.
And I feel like it's such a gap in the market, and that people who really like dubs, they get shit on so much in their life constantly.
100%.
And I feel like they also sometimes want to watch reaction videos, and they always have to watch sub reaction videos because there's like no one doing dub stuff. So there's like certain shows I will go, no, for this show I'm doing dub, and I'm going to enjoy the shit out of it, and I'm going to make sure that the dub enjoyers can enjoy this reaction properly. And so like generally when you go on my channel, about half the videos will probably be dub.
Yeah, I like that. And I've heard so many good things about Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, for example. I will watch that in dub again. Freyden, I will stand on this every day, all day. I am only watching sub because it takes so long for the dub to come out, and my like patrons, they want the videos to, you know,
I get that.
But I'm gonna rewatch. I fell in love with Freyden dub.
Freyren dub is one of my favorite fucking dubs. I'm so when you said Freyren dub, I started to regress a little bit because I was like, if he's gonna shit on the Freyren dub right now, I'm going to be so angry.
I'm telling you, there's so many dub that I love, and when I talk about, I'm a voice actor lover connoisseur. I love them, respect them. I'm a nerd. I geek out. I'm like a kid in a candy store with voice actors. So I never shit on dub just for it being dub. I shit on, or like not shit on, I comment, I criticize a character that or a scene. So do you know what I mean? So it's just, okay, that made me uncomfortable. That made me laugh. That is cringe. That is just certain, you know, characters, certain scenes.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love dub. So I never come at it from the general bubble of just hating on dub. Hell no. All my romance animes, they're in dub. But we're gonna talk about this discussion, dub versus sub, and then going deeper in voice actors and how they work and yada yada. We're gonna talk about that definitely on the next stream. I want to talk about this in detail because we gotta keep it pushing.
Keep moving.
That was Water 7 arc. Let me just check. You drinking water? Let me just check some chat. Oh, if only the everybody was in the riddled with agendas. I mean, whole One Piece has, you know, what is it? Propaganda here and there, politics, agendas. I don't understand what that complaint is about. That chat is what. Yeah, I don't know if I can read that. You can read it yourself. Here's on Twitch. Here's a question that just popped in my head. What if Oda introduces a betrayal at this point of the story in our crew? How would you feel? A proper betrayal? How would you feel, gent?
Oh, man. Because like as Shafty said, like Shafty said, it doesn't seem possible. It doesn't seem like it would make sense with what's been built up. I think it would be really, really hard to pull off. But really, I mean, hard. I'm kind of open. Like, I feel like Oda is so good at, like, when he drops the storyline in, he automatically shows like how much it's built up to this. You know, he always shows like, and this is how I'd set this up in the last 1,000 episodes. You know, and so I feel like if he did it, I think I would trust his process. It would hurt a hell of a lot. I don't know who do you think would betray the Straw Hats out of anyone?
But it's like Shanks is not a Straw Hat. Outside of Straw Hat, I can see a lot of people, but
specifically the Straw Hats.
But I think Shafty, who on the Straw Hat? For me, even if it's my favorite character, the only one that writing wise that would be possible to pull off was Sanji. The writing wise, like his DNA kicks in. I really
if you count that.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's really a betrayal though.
in Whole Cake Island, if the backstory was a bit different, that could be a whole betrayal. Like I do agree with my father and stuff. We needed stuff from the Straw Hats, but after Whole Cake Island and seeing his backstory, it's not possible anymore. I'm just saying now, if you gun to my head, I had to choose one. God damn.
See, it doesn't feel like it's possible with anyone.
Oh, wait, here we go. This might be controversial, but Jinbei.
Well,
Jinbei
that was my
Jinbei-
first thought as well.
Yeah, Jinbei was in bed. Jinbei was in bed with the Marine. It's like the connection is already there. Yeah. Oh my God. There we go.
I mean, like, I don't think it would happen, but like,
Exactly.
But out of everyone, it's probably the closest, because he's also the one with the least connection to the rest of us. You know,
Exactly.
like he's been with us the least. And like, yeah, it would take a hell of a lot. And because the thing is, he's a very honorable man, but like everyone on our crew is so honorable. You know, there's so much.
Yeah,
honor
I don't
to
think
everyone,
anybody
so.
it would be hard to pull off. Anybody, I don't think it would work with anybody, but definitely that if it would be gun to my head, I gotta pick one, and for it to make sense, because listen, Oda's reputation is on the line to pull this off. It could be mad cringe and just doesn't land on the fandom, and he just loses so much, you know, just like respect. So if he gun to my head, Jinbei, and he can put so many extra scenes between him and the Marines and the government.
Yeah, I mean, people in the chat are like saying like, no, that couldn't possibly happen, but like that, I haven't seen anyone suggest anyone else that they think from the crew.
Can you guys suggest anyone
betray.
else?
Like
Chat,
someone who's more likely to, because it's not about like will he. I don't think he will ever in a million years.
Neither.
But
Me
we're
neither.
trying to choose who's the most likely. It's really difficult.
Yeah. You know what? Thank you so much for bringing that, gent. I don't like this. You guys ask for who, you know what I mean? Like at least like pick somebody, and then you turn on me or us and say like, oh, I couldn't see possibly because he gave his life to Luffy, or like he gave his blood. Y'all don't think we know that? Like we remember that. We're talking about gun to our head. You have to pick one. I can't.
Like if Oda's editor came up to him and was like, One Piece is getting cancelled unless one of the Straw Hats betray the rest of them, then like what's he gonna do? You know, he has to come up with something.
Somebody on YouTube said Zoro for that fat bounty. It was like this bounty hunter. Somebody said that on Twitch as well, right? Somebody said Zoro. I remember
that would be so funny.
That would be
the
so
idea
funny.
that like at the very end, like the end of One Piece, Luffy like finds the One Piece and he lifts it up in the air, and it's like a shot of behind Luffy, and you just see like his head get sliced, and then like his head falls off, and you see Zoro behind him, and it's like, finally, I waited until you had the most value possible. Your bounty had been raised as much as possible, and finally, I got you.
And you get that guitar from the end of season 1, that Zoro theme. That's so good. I think Emla said, I think anybody in certain situations will betray the crew if they think it's the only way to save them, but it really depends. Yeah, I've really thought, and I justified some betrays if their loved ones are threatened. Like I was struggling in my head thinking, Sanji, why is he doing whatever he's doing in Whole Cake Island? I'm like, maybe they literally are standing next to Zeph, and everybody in Baratie is already defeated, and like they have their knife on.
Loved ones is a really good point. Like I like in that case, I can see maybe if Sanji had with Zeph, because he clearly cares a lot about Zeph. Like you know, I maybe
Doctorine, Chopper.
Yeah, like maybe, but like I feel like also these are a lot of characters that if they were held hostage, they would say to the Straw Hat, just let me die. You know, like that's kind of a common thing. Like I can see Doctorine being like, what you don't betray your crew for an old woman like me. Why would you be doing that? You know. And I can see the same with Zeph, who would be like, I'm just some old man. Like don't throw away the Straw Hats for me. So, like, I think, you know, because of that, they probably wouldn't do it. But
yeah, 100%. All right, gent, here we go, man. So up next, I really want to talk to you about this.
Uh-huh.
I really want to hear your thoughts on Egghead and specifically as well Kuma's backstory. How did that make you feel? Did you reflect back on Kuma's moments when, you know, they showed the actual, you know, behind the scenes of a lot of those horrifying, heart-wrenching scenes in Sabodi and so on from his backstory? Why is Egghead up there for you in your list?
Well, I mean, yeah, if we're starting with the Kuma stuff, I think like the Kuma backstory is such a brilliant like recontextualization of this character that we've known for so long in the show, but like we've never quite been able to fully understand like what's going on with him. And I think it's pretty brilliant that I like, at least for me, the title of him being called Kuma the Tyrant like stuck in my head for so long that I always in my head I was like, well, even if he's like kind of a good guy now, there was probably a point where he was a bad guy. Like I just kept feeling I kept feeling that. And
Yep.
like what had happened is I had fallen for the propaganda of the government. Like I had fully been taken in by it.
Yeah.
Because when that backstory comes around and it's just like, no, from the moment he was born, this man lived a perfect life. Like he lived as just like the ideal person.
Oh yeah, perfect
in
as
terms
in
of
his personality and how
yeah,
of a good
his
person
morals,
is.
yeah, like how good
Yeah.
of a person he was. I thought that was so brilliantly done. And I'm also like, I'm someone who I really like religious themes in TV shows when the religious theme is simultaneously like here's the bad and here's the good, you know?
Yup.
And so like that we know we know, I mean, media has done to death how bad religion can be, of course. And like
Yeah.
not to throw shade on that media, because religion can be really horrible at times for certain things. But
Yep.
also to be able to show like someone like Kuma, who is very much a religious person, and his father was a very religious person, and that actually helped him to live a good life, and it helped him to have this strength of character. And I think like showing off both of those sides of things is a really like it makes it so much better when a writer can properly balance that theme. And
I
then
want
connecting it all with Bonnie as well. Oh my gosh, I just
insane.
it hits
But
me so
I want to
hard.
touch a little bit on like your third favorite arc, which is Sabodi, because in Sabodi you have a insane, huge, iconic moment where he yeets, sends away the Straw Hats. How? Just want to touch on that moment a little bit. When you were watching that, first of all, were you spoiled by anything? And when you were watching it, if you were not spoiled at all, how did you feel? Were you panicking? Did you feel like he maybe has ulterior motives? Can you go back to that moment?
Well, I think I knew at the time, and I can't remember if it's because it was stated or implied, but I think I knew at the time that like Kuma's doing this for us. I knew that, or I was pretty
How?
sure
Where
I
did that
knew
come
that
from?
much. I think I feel like you get it from some sort of implications of the line. I'm trying to remember like how much I know now.
I remember the moment
and how
for
much I
me.
know.
Yeah, I remember
Yep,
the moment
go for it.
the moment for me, but I don't want to say it. Like I want you to try to remember. Maybe it's another moment for you. I don't want to affect your.
Well,
Can you try to remember first?
I mean, well, I
before say
mean,
it?
I certainly, I mean, everything that happened at the end of Thriller Bark is a big. I mean, he could have just killed.
There it
everyone
is.
At the end.
Yeah,
of
I think it's.
Thriller
I think
Bark.
the moment that I remember is literally him, looking at the ocean and saying out of his mouth, "Yo, Dragon, your son has a dope team."
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
that is
yeah.
it
That
for
might have
me.
been.
That's what
one of the
made me
big
go
ones.
like, okay, bruh, he's doing this something like as a favor to Dragon. That's the thing that made me live in peace for the longest. I'm like,
Yeah.
he's doing this for his friend.
But I think the true like, to me, the true like brutality of the moment, the reason it still hit me really hard despite like feeling like he was doing it for a good reason, is because what we're watching is Luffy seeing this happen, and Luffy doesn't know what's going on. And for me,
Exactly. Good point.
it was so heartbreaking watching
Wrenching.
Luffy think all of his friends may have been dying as far as he knew.
As
Like
far
he
as he
was
knows,
we
yep.
were watching, we were just watching him lose his crew one by one. I remember I posted a TikTok of my reaction to that moment, and
Yeah.
in the TikTok I'm crying, and I'm crying, and I'm saying in the TikTok, like, Luffy thinks he's losing everyone. This is so heartbreaking.
Yeah.
And I remember getting like a comment or two. This was, I say TikTok, it was a YouTube short, I think. But
Okay.
like I remember getting a comment or two that was like, well, you knew that you were, you know, that there were at least 600 episodes left or whatever. Like, you knew the crew weren't dying. I can't, like,
Yep, yep, yep.
what are you crying for if you knew the crew weren't dying? And I was like, but I'm crying because Luffy thinks they are. Like, that's what's hitting
Exactly.
me. Is like,
Yeah,
we're
yeah, yeah.
watching someone who has been on this grand journey and loves these people more than anything else in the world, and we're
Yeah.
watching him watch them maybe die, at the very least get split from him, maybe forever. He's seeing his journey end, and as he says
Same.
there, like, I couldn't save anyone. Like, he feels helpless, he feels
Exactly.
so weak in that moment.
And it's the same thing in Wano. Like all for Luffy, they are dead for a moment when
Yeah.
Kaido burned the mountain.
yeah
For
yeah
Luffy, like he's seeing red. Like it doesn't matter what you know as the viewer, how confident you are that they are okay. There are 500 episodes to go. It doesn't matter. Luffy is living that. This guy just killed everybody alongside my crew. That's it. So you get to be pissed with him and Marineford. Like I'm sorry, but I wasn't that attached to Ace on paper. For me, as Sami, I won't cry for Ace's death, and I was pissed that he got rage baited and so on. But I bawled my tears. Like I cried so much because I know how much it hurt Luffy. I hear the brother talking to another brother and how this will impact him. So it's like I don't know why people don't get that that feeling. I don't understand why people don't get that feeling.
That's the thing. I think some people struggle to figure out, like, the difference between their feelings, because, like, for me, if I cry at something, I often cry because of the ways another character is feeling about a moment rather than the moment itself.
Yeah.
And so, like, if a character is really overly happy, that's a moment that I might cry for. Or a character is overly sad, that's the moment I might cry for, because of how they're reacting to the situation rather than how I feel about it.
100%. I want to highlight this chat. Shout out Emless. Feel like Kuma is literally the beating heart of the story, man. He glued everything about the story together, especially Gear 5 and its meaning. 100%. 100%. It's crazy how much impact he had from way back then. And everything, like, I love that it wasn't because of Dragon telling him. It was just Kuma doing it from the kindness of his heart, and then the extra switches in the code where he protects the Sun Eagle after being like last wishes, and just the backstory. He checked on Luffy in Windmill Village on his own, and
all
like
while being a great dad, you know,
amazing dad,
all while taking care of his daughter as best he possibly could.
Yeah, and there's another layer to that. There's a lot of people who say that's not your biological daughter. There's a lot of people that say, like, oh, you shouldn't invest that much time. That's not your seed, your biological daughter. And he's like, hell no.
Yeah,
that's my daughter.
Sense.
That is the daughter of the love of my life. There are people who have that. Those thoughts.
Yeah.
There are. And he's just the father, the perfect father for her. And somebody mentioned this earlier. Kuma is being every reason to be a villain. He had every reason to be a villain, bro. I swear. Especially when, you know, Genie was lost. Those dark years, I think it was 2 or 3. Oh my god, he had all the reason to be a villain.
Absolutely. I mean, the backstory is absolutely written like a villain backstory, but yet he just
100%.
always comes out on top. He always comes out as a better person rather than being hurt. And yeah, I mean, it wouldn't make any sense to think of the Bonnie thing as being any less than family. I mean, as Stardust says, chosen family is greater than blood. But like as
100%.
like that is very much the themes of One Piece. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
that's with the Straw Hats are a chosen family. We're not related to each other. Ace and Luffy aren't related to each other. Nojiko
Yep,
and
Sabo.
Nami aren't related to each other. Shanks and Luffy aren't related to each other. Like the people that these
Yeah.
characters have the strongest bonds to, you know, Zeph and Sanji, they're not father and son. Like these are
100%.
characters that found their family, and these are the ones that they're stuck to. It's like the biggest theme in the entire show.
Was can you remind me Sabo's, you know, the prince brother, like was he adopted or was he adopted? Or was he blood
good
through his
question.
dad?
I think he was adopted.
Yeah, because I thought he was like half brother, you know, through the dad,
Yeah.
but he ends up
Oh,
being adopted.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, yes, he
Yeah.
was. So like, but there are so many other examples of blood related people, like, you know, Sanji and his father. That's like
Yeah.
a relationship that's mad toxic. That's blood. You think that's better
yeah.
than his friends, the Straw Hats? That you think that's better than
Yeah.
him and, you know, anybody else that appreciates him?
And
I don't think so.
I think it's not to say that like the blood relations are lesser than the
Nah.
found family. It's like it's just based on what you place on it, you know, because I mean you see
Value.
Sanji and his sister, like his sister took care of him as best she
Yeah,
could.
so sweet.
Like there's
I
still,
love
you know,
Reggie.
there's still some blood relation in there that actually does mean something.
Yeah.
But it's really just about like what is best for that person at that time, and
Mm.
sometimes it's your found family and sometimes it's your blood family.
Bro, you mentioned, you know, comments on your YouTube and so on, man. I feel like that is just a perfect way to bring this next segment.
Okay.
Time to up this issue. I need your thoughts. I need your takes. Okay, we're gonna be
Okay.
talking about One Piece hot takes.
Now this is possibly the worst segment to have me on as a guest, I feel like,
Yeah,
because you
I'm
know
gonna
that I'm not a
exactly.
negative person for anything.
But this is the thing though. It doesn't have to be negative. Like
Yeah.
your thoughts. We're gonna go through a couple of One Piece hot takes out there, and this is intentional. I'm like, I know you don't like to dwell on some, you know, like negative thoughts and so on.
Yeah.
But I want to make you like, I want to push you. I want to take you out of your comfort zone, and I want to hear your thoughts on these takes, and then we're gonna end it with your own hot take. Cool? You ready?
Okay, I'm gonna. Can I make a prediction for this?
No.
For this
Oh,
thing?
wait. If it, don't do a disclaimer.
I'm not gonna predict. No, I'm not gonna
Okay.
do a disclaimer. I'm just gonna like predict what my reaction is gonna be to a lot of these, which is I bet you what's gonna happen is you're gonna say a hot take. You're gonna say a hot take. I'm gonna talk for 5 minutes defending whatever the decision in the show is, or whatever the
Oh
the
yeah.
more
That's
positive
the
thing is.
point. You
And
do
then
you. You do.
I'm
you.
just
That's
gonna
the-
be
that's
very
really-
predictable.
No, you do you. Some of them you might agree. You never know. You never know.
Yeah, maybe we'll see.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. First hot take. You ready for this?
Yep.
Sanji is a better character than Zoro. Let me say that one more time. Sanji is a better written character than Zoro. Thoughts, gent?
No. Move on. No, that's I don't
Can you
believe
can you
in that.
tell can you tell
I think-
the wait? Can you
All
tell
right.
the internet your top 3 characters to begin with?
Oh yes, my top 3 characters are on the Straw Hats are Nami, Robin, Zoro. I believe was the order I gave you.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, Nami, Robin, Zoro. So what are your thoughts on this? Sanji is a better written character than Zoro.
Look, I do love Sanji. He is actually, I feel like the most negative you will see me in my videos is at certain points of Sanji's character arcs. I think that's like the most I've criticized the show is like at just at certain parts of the story at Sanji's character arcs. I think at times he has some of the highest highs and he's one of the best characters at times in the show. And I think like there's certain times where I'm like, oh my God, this is incredible. There's also many times in the show that I'm like, I think Oda's losing what's cool about this character a little bit. You know, I think there's times where I'm like, I
Yeah.
don't think there's any moment in the show that I can think of where I've thought that about Zoro. I feel like throughout the whole series, I felt like Zoro's character feels very consistent to me, and
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
and tracks really nicely and gives me what I want to see, time and time again. Whereas
Were you
like
annoyed at
Sanji,
Sanji in Fishman Island, for example?
I think Fishman Island was his lowest point in terms of coolness and in terms of writing. I think I like I'm saying this as a person who constantly is simping for the women in the show and stuff. Like I'm saying
Yeah,
this
yeah, yeah.
from the perspective of someone who there's a part of me that
You're like,
that
there's
likes.
a line.
Yeah, I think there's a I think that there's a
Definitely.
line, and not only is there a line, but I think there's a line where the audience starts to forget what's good about this character when you do what's bad about him so much. You
Yeah.
know, like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
what we love about Sanji, like I feel like him simping over women. I think at this point in the show, by this point I mean like Egghead-ish, he's pretty
Ugh.
good about it. I think.
No.
Are you
Yuck.
talking about? Are you
Yuck.
talking about?
I'm talking about the decisions Toei made. The horrible decisions they made in Egghead. The dog, woof.
I
Hell
knew
no.
you were talking about the dog moment. I knew you were talking about the
Hell
dog
no.
moment.
That's
The
for me
thing
as
is,
a Sanji fan. Yuck.
I didn't love the dog moment, but like at the same time, I would rather that dog moment every once in a while than everything he did in Egghead. I mean, not Egghead, in Fishman. Like the whole, like all of his things in Fishman was like he's actively detracting from each of these scenes, rather than in Egghead.
Yeah.
I feel like it was like, oh, this is a one-off joke that's a little stupid.
True,
You know, this is a
but
stupid
he was being a burden to the mission in Fishman Island. I was like, come on, bro, you're literally the left arm, the left wing. I was like, we cannot be focusing on this, trying to find a doctor for you. But it's like, okay, maybe it sets up something else. But I just want to say,
Yeah.
so you disagree with this hot take, and I have one question. Did you wish there was a little bit more of a Zoro backstory around Wano, or were you satisfied?
No, I think Zoro is kind of like, he's a very simple character, and that's okay. You know?
Yeah, that's fine
Like
the way it is.
I think it's okay for some characters not to have, like Sanji had a complex backstory, as we found out. You know, like
complex.
there was so much more to Sanji than we ever thought. I thought he was a more simple character. If we
Mm.
learn more about Zoro and find out way more, then great. But I think if it ends and it's literally his entire character is, I had a friend who died who said we should be good swordsmen, and so now I'm being a good swordsman. If that's his
For me,
entire
that's
story,
enough.
I'm fine with that. You
Yeah,
know,
for me,
sometimes
that's
people
enough.
are simple.
Yeah.
So I think that's great. Can I say, like, as a reply to someone in the chat who said Sanji losing blood was nuts in Fishman, but it did set up the Jinbei Luffy blood transfusion moment. That's actually a reason that I don't like it, because I feel like the blood transfusion moment is great, is really, really great, but the fact that it's constantly now in my head tied to the fact that Sanji had a nosebleed looking at mermaids, like it's
But what
that
was the
makes,
connection? Like, how did that contribute to that
because
moment? Can you remind me?
Sanji nose bled so much that he needed a blood transfusion, but since they were in Fishman Island, the fishmen were like, well, we can't give blood to a human. And so because of that, we learned about the blood fusion, which then at the end of the arc pays off, because Jinbei and Luffy have the blood transfusion, and it's breaking the barriers between them. Which so it's a really cool ending to the arc, but it's set up by Sanji having a nosebleed, and it's like, I would rather they have set it up by someone getting injured. And
I was just about to say that. 100%. I was just about to say that.
Or just set it up through the Fisher Tiger, because it already sets it up in the Fisher Tiger backstory, because he loses blood and does it, you know?
Yep.
So yeah.
But yeah, 100%. So okay, next one. You ready?
Okay, go.
Okay. By the way, like, that was good. You did very well on that. You know what I mean? It was like disagreement, and you literally went off. You went off. That was amazing. So,
yeah.
You really did good. Okay, here we go. One Piece doesn't get good until later arcs.
Depend. What are they meaning by later arcs? Which
can I give you the like details of this one? There's two levels to it. Okay. There are people that say it doesn't get good until post time skip. This is the extreme one.
I generally
okay?
hear the opposite, is what some people say.
Oh no, some hot takes out there say like post time skip is when it gets better, and there's another one where they say it gets better, at Ineos and Water 7 only. It just gets better there. So what are your thoughts on that?
I get where it comes from, because I think there's a thing where, like, for me, I always have to think about the fact that I was doing reaction videos. There was a small part of myself that was enjoying the show more because I was making content out of it. So I can't be a completely objective viewer in this circumstance, because I, like, when there was really cool moments in the earlier episodes, I was
Yeah.
getting bonus enjoyment because I was like, this is also making a good video. You know what I mean? Whereas,
True. We all content creators understand that.
When some people are just like watching a show normally, or even when I'm watching a show not on my channel, you expect different things from it,
True.
So, like, maybe we'll have biased viewpoints on this, but also, like, I do get it. I think the early arc, because I can say this confidently because I'm rewatching the show through other reaction videos
Yeah.
of the early show right now, and so I've rewatched these earlier arcs, and I do think that it has not found its footing yet, but you can see what's really good about it. Oda has always been really good at the small moments that it's building up to. It's just about how good he gets at the build up to it, and sometimes the build up in early One Piece wasn't as good. So I can get, some people, when they value their time so much, I could get how you could feel like it's not good until it starts to really pay off. And as I said, I think Water 7's the point where that really does start to, like, oh shit, this show is really good.
Yeah. I feel like that's payoff, but gets good for me is a little bit wild. I think if you're gonna speak about animation, I can understand you a little bit, which makes sense. But story wise, for me, way earlier. But this is the beauty of hot takes.
Did you feel the show from episode 1, or did it hit a certain episode?
1 to 6 is a bit hard for me because I watched 1 to 5 first time reaction before I made my YouTube channels.
Right.
So I rewatched 1 to 6. So my absolute first enjoyment, or like my experience, was never on YouTube, but I do remember I enjoyed it. And the only comments that I had, and I still enjoyed that because I laughed about it, the animation just being a bit old and funny, but I still took that, positively. I remember enjoying, like, all the episodes. Like, I didn't even know Arlong Park walk. My algorithm had no One Piece, so I didn't know that one was iconic. It organically hit me as a big moment, and then you read about it later. But way before that, Barati, my first years, Buggy, I like hated his guts, but he made me laugh. And the Shanks flashback, Shanks, yeah, him and Shanks and Luffy. I loved it from the beginning. When I say love, I don't mean like absolutely I became a fan, but no, I enjoyed it. So and that's what I see when they say it gets good. That's my interpretation. It gets good is like enjoyment. It's not it gets good as in payoff. The idea
that the show isn't enjoyable until that point, I don't agree with, for sure. I think there's definitely a lot of stuff.
私のソウルソサエティへ
100%. Wait, real quick. No, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Welcome. Bonjour, Nona. But yeah, so I disagree with this. That's the beauty of hot takes. Okay, you ready for the next one?
Yep.
Ace's death happened only for emotional impact, not for narrative necessity.
Okay. I guess the question is, isn't that most stories? Like, narrative necessity isn't really a thing. Like narrative,
Mhm.
there's nothing's necessary in the narrative. If the narrative necessity would be we find Luffy and then Luffy finds the One Piece. Those are really the only necessities in the narrative, right? Everything
True, I
else is
agree.
fluff. Everything else is just for us to enjoy. So in that regard, like, what is it? Does it help with the enjoy? Now, if some people are gonna say that Ace's death, didn't hit them, or they felt like it didn't make the show more enjoyable, then Stardust, thank you so much. Stardust said time for Gents Law. I was
Yeah, can you
transitioning
explain
into
that?
this. Okay, so
What does
Gents
that mean? What
Law.
is that?
No. This is good. Gents Law is something that I talk about a lot in my videos because I would constantly say the same thing over and over again. So instead, I just wrote it down and called it Gents Law, which
Hi,
is, and
break
I'll
it
get
down.
it up. I'll get up the law so I can read it out exactly. But basically, because whenever characters would die in a piece of media, I would
Yeah.
think to myself like, did this character dying like feel like it had the effect that it was supposed to have, right?
Yes.
And so Gents Law is, and it's kind of wordy, but
Mm.
it's the impact of a character's death must be greater than said character's accumulated value which will remain alive for the rest of the series. So what
Okay.
that means is that when the character dies, right, there's a big moment, an emotional moment in the
Yep.
audience, and they feel a certain way.
Mm.
Now, is that moment good enough that then we have like at least 600 episodes without Ace, right? We're losing this
Yes.
character that's maybe a really good character, right?
Yeah.
Is it worth it to kill the character in that moment if we then have to watch 600 episodes without that, right? Like
That makes sense.
imagine if Luffy died, and
Yeah.
then we were watching a show where Luffy wasn't in it. Your
Yeah.
enjoyment of the show would probably plummet because it's
Plummet.
like Luffy's a huge part of this show. So
100%.
like whenever a character dies, I try to think like, is them dying like a really good moment that makes the
Mm-hmm.
show better, or is it a moment that makes the show worse?
I would say better,
And
right? With Ace?
I I think better because for Ace, the
100%.
thing is he's a really badass character, but at the same
Mm-hmm.
time, his death, the dominoes that sets off for the rest of the series
100 is huge.
is huge. Like it sets off
Yeah.
Luffy's character development in such an interesting way. And then
Yup.
also like every time Ace shows up now, I feel so much stronger about him than I did before he died. Anytime that
Exactly.
we see him with Yamato in Wano, right?
Yup.
And it's
Yup.
like I'm just like, oh my god, it's Ace, and we're getting to see more Ace, Where if Ace,
Yup.
like if we just saw him in the backstory with Yamato and Ace wasn't dead, I would be like, oh cool, Ace was in this backstory,
Yeah.
But now it
Exactly.
hits so much harder. So
Yes,
like I feel like
and
that
his
is really
death
important.
hits harder after ASL, the backstory, because in
Yeah.
the moment we're like, oh my god, why would you get rage baited, bro? Ha 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 ha. You get the backstory. You're like, damn, he's been like that since he was a kid. Like it's an
Yeah.
actual personality trait of his that
Mhm.
he will back you up. Fight for your honor, for your reputation, and so on. So.
Yeah.
You're 100% right. I would say that it takes that box. His
Yeah.
death.
No, I think I
In
think
the
I
gents
think
law.
I think I said it past Gents Law
Yeah.
in that circumstance. But yeah, it's
Wait, is there more?
it,
Is there more to the law before we move on? Is that
no,
gents law?
there's a second law, but it's not related.
Okay.
There are-
But yeah,
there are two
I
laws.
think it definitely passes the law of facts. Nothing wrong with having Ace dying for big character development moments for Luffy, 100%. And the
Yeah.
little moments in Wano where Luffy had to hold it together. When people talked about Ace broke my heart for him every time. True. Yeah.
Mhm.
You ready for the next one?
Let's do it.
You can't hear my soundboard, right? So
No, I
but
can't.
yeah, here we go. Nami is less impressive than Usopp.
Oh, that's probably true, maybe. But
How do you
I don't
interpret
value
impressive?
I don't value people by how impressive they are. That doesn't matter by how much I love them. But well, actually, I'm not sure. It's hard to know. I think Nami is a one of in a million navigator, and I think
exactly, and that I
think
agree with.
Usopp, yeah, and I think Usopp is a really really good sharpshooter.
Yes,
Like, but we also have seen other incredibly fucking good sharpshooters. But I don't think we've
yeah,
seen as many navigators on the level as Nami.
exactly. So, how do you
I
interpret impressive? Like for
so
me,
yeah, no,
everything you're
I'm
saying, yeah,
changing my own mind
yeah,
in
yeah,
real
yeah,
time. I
yeah.
do think Nami is more impressive, and because I was watching recently in my rewatch the episode leading into Drum Island when they're heading to Drum Island and Nami is sick and Vivi is like, oh no, Alabasta is falling apart when I'm not there. Should we go straight to Alabasta and risk Nami dying, or should we stop somewhere to try to find a doctor? And
Mm-mm.
in that episode, Nami, while incredibly sick, like figures out just by the wind alone that they're about to go into a tornado and reroutes the ship.
Yeah,
And Vivi in that moment was like, people can't predict Grand Line weather, but somehow she just did. You know, like no, I've never heard of anyone be able to predict Grand Line's weather, and I just saw
yeah,
a woman predict the Grand Line's weather. You know,
mad
so
impressive.
like, so I do think like, you know, I mean, obviously if we're talking about combat ability, I think Usopp can probably beat Nami in combat ability.
True, true,
Um,
true. But
but
listen,
if we're talking
I
about
want
just
to add something
their
here. Yeah,
usefulness,
impressive, as in like impressive generally. Okay, people can be sensitive about this, but whether they like it or not, I love doing hypotheticals so that we can get to the bottom of something and discuss it
Yeah.
out. People can be sensitive about, no, don't get rid of anybody. Da, da, da. It's a hypothetical. Like,
Yeah.
relax. Jeez.
Absolutely.
So I love all of them, but the best way to imagine this or answer this, I think, is you get rid of each and see how quicker we reach our end goal.
Yeah.
Or in which scenario would we reach our end goal? Usopp, you remove him, the combat we can push through with the others. You remove the navigator, we're cooked.
Yeah.
We're going.
But
we're
I
gonna
think
reach our
the
end goal way slower.
question people would ask you is like, if you replace Nami with another incredible navigator,
There
like,
is
maybe we
nobody
just-
like her out there
But yeah,
at the moment.
well, yeah.
There is
So
nobody
far,
out
I
there.
don't think we've seen. I don't think we've seen someone that I've thought
Yeah.
was on par with Nami's navigation.
100%. 100%. So yeah, like that. I think I disagree with this. I think both of them are mad
Yeah,
impressive. But her
I was
brains
gonna
is
start
just-
by trying not to be biased for Nami, but then like as I talked about it, I was like, no, you know what? Nami's dope.
No, but you logically
great.
got there. You logically got there. Okay, so now we would love to hear your One Piece hot take, gent. Give
Okay,
it to
all right. This isn't gonna be a surprise to people on my YouTube channel.
Yep.
Oda, less animals in One Piece. Like, just there's
You're saying
I feel
please?
like
are you saying
please
give us-
please stop putting so many animals in One Piece.
Damn. Why? What's up? Talk to us.
I
Shit.
feel like in every arc, like Oda tries to get us attached, not tries, for some people successfully gets us attached to like at least 4 or 5 different animals or whatever. And like, to me, like, just I'm a very human connected person. I connect to humans so much more. And like, and there's so many parts in the show where like I see an animal come and I'm like, oh, there's gonna be so many scenes of Oda trying to get us connected to this animal so that they can have like a moment, because Oda also always like abuses the animal characters to make us really sad for them, right? Where like they'll always get beat up by someone, or they'll always, you know, be in like, think about like Karu with Vivi, which I'm giving I'm giving my example. I think Karu is one of my favorite, like probably my favorite animal in One Piece.
So good.
But I'm still giving that as an example of like, this is Oda doing it, where like Karu is like that. And what are they doing with Karu? They're constantly like hanging him over like using him as bait for things. They're constantly like they're constantly beating him up. He's constantly crying and scared. Like there was the bit in Little Garden where he's being tortured by
Oh my god, I
Mr.
remember that.
Five and Miss Valentine or whatever. Like
Did
it's
you?
just
Sorry,
all
sorry.
this
Just
stuff
before
constantly
we
happening. Go
move
for it.
on from Karu,
Yep.
did you always know he was voiced by Sanji's VA?
No, not for a long time. I had no
Bro, I just figured that out like a week and a half ago.
idea.
That's
Yeah, it's
crazy.
great.
And
Well, because a lot of the Straw Hats voice a lot of the like. I know Nami does
insane.
the Skypiea Fox or whatever.
Really,
That's like
I
Codus's
love
Fox,
those
yeah.
fun facts. But just to add on what you were saying, the positive side though, I haven't seen so many mangakas also use animals outside of the episodes. Like
Yeah.
there's so many animals in the openings. I did my proper watch of all the openings. Oh my god, the amount of animals, cute ones,
Yeah.
fun, like funny ones trying to be goofy and stuff. I'm like, damn, why there's so many dogs in these old
Yeah.
openings and so on. I don't know if it's Oda's decision, but it's just Toei because it's just an opening, but still, it's so cute. So there's another side of it as well where we get
Yeah,
cutie
no, I
patootie
mean
animals,
you're
but
right
I
that
agree with you.
maybe there's also parts where he could put more animals in and he
Oh yeah,
doesn't,
definitely, definitely.
but yeah, no, like for me I just like I
Less.
feel like the animal stuff like hits so hard with some people, so I don't think it's a good idea to get rid of the animals. But if
Yeah.
I had my choice while watching it, like I watch there's some reaction channels out there that as soon as an animal comes on screen, they start crying immediately.
Yep.
But like for me, it's just like when that happens, I cry as soon as Robin laughs or something. Like that's my point.
Yeah.
And the more animal
your
stuff
Neo
we have, the
connection.
less I have of those human connection
I get that.
moments.
Okay, I get that.
And
What
also,
other,
sorry, to add to it as well, my least favorite types of fruit are Zoan fruits for the same kind of reason. Because
Mm.
when a character is doing a really interesting battle, but their power is to just turn into an animal with a different moveset,
Yeah.
it's less interesting to me. I want to see their original. Like I want to
Drake.
see what? Oh, Drake. Yeah, Drake.
Yuck.
That's a good example, actually. I haven't thought about that. I
So
like
lame.
genuinely, I've never thought about that. But like Drake, fighting as a non-dinosaur, I think is way more interesting than Drake fighting.
So
as a
much more
dinosaur.
interesting.
Yeah.
Chat,
So
chat,
and like
remember
that's,
this point, okay? Chat, remember this point for later. Remember this point. This is gonna be fun as well. Alright, here
but
we
I
go.
think that there are small exceptions to it. Like I think I think Marco's fruit is awesome. So like
Yeah.
Marco gets a pass. And I think for me, I actually found Kaido more interesting as a dragon. I don't know why, but like I think there's something about the dragon design and everything about the aura of it.
Amazing design. Such an amazing design.
Yeah, that he nailed it for that. Well, because I was worried when we were going into Wano and I didn't know what Kaido's fruit was. I was like,
Yeah.
he's just gonna turn into a big monkey or something, and it's not gonna be as interesting. But then,
At all.
then we got to it, and I was like, he's a dragon! He's a dragon! That's
Bro, he
awesome!
looks
And I was
sick.
like, I was
He looks
immediately
sick.
on board. So yeah.
He looks sick. Yo, gent. Chat, how's everybody feeling, man? I'm so excited to go to the next segment. How's everybody feeling?
Yeah,
Can we
baby.
get emotes in the chat? Emotes in the chat. Everybody, lurkers, let me know. Everybody, who's here? Who's here? Come on. Gent, like 2 minute break. Is that okay with you? Real quick, 2 minute break. We're about to
absolutely.
get to some awesome segments, awesome games. 2 minute break, guys. I need to run and pee real quick, guys. I'm not gonna do these next segments without that, okay? Guys,
Awesome.
be right back. You can stretch, you can walk for a bit. 1 second, 2 minute break. Here we go. We're back.
Yeah.
Here we go. Guys, I'm so excited for this. Okay, so now, hope you guys can hear us. Gent, I'm gonna kindly ask you to not see the chat at all. So
Okay, I'll close all the chats.
Close all the chats. Close all the chats. Chat, please
close.
join Gent in these games. Join Gent, and I want to hear your answers. But Gent cannot see the chat at
I'm
all.
so
I hope you're
scared.
excited for this. Let's get it! Hope you're ready. All right, man. First segment.
It's gonna be embarrassing. I'm gonna embarrass myself.
Here we go. Your first segment is who is missing in this shot?
Okay.
Or also, what I would like to say, who are they talking to or who's talking to them? Somebody's missing in these shots. Welcome, everybody. If you're watching this on YouTube, man, make sure to smash that like button. This is Gent with me. This is definitely going to be a separate video. Gent from Gent Watches One Piece. He's about to play Who is Missing in This Shot. Let's go. You ready?
Yeah.
No timer on this one. Maybe future games or like other games will have time, but this one, no time. Here we go.
Great.
First one. Who is missing in this shot?
Okay. My immediate thought is that it's probably because I know this is in Egghead. This is when there's Vegapunk, and I think they're probably with Jimbei at this point. I think it's there's also Bonnie, I think, here at this point.
I
I'm
like
gonna
that, bro. Give me your
I'm-
train of thoughts.
yeah, like I think all of those characters are around at the time. I know Bonnie gets knocked out at some point during that time because then she doesn't see Luffy go into Gear 5. So and I don't know if they're supposed to be looking at the character that's in this shot or if the character is supposed to be somewhere else. Because if they're supposed to be
Could be. They don't have
if they're
to
supposed
look
to be
at
looking
them.
at the but like if they are supposed to be looking at the character, the height would have to be Bonnie at that point because Vegapunk's up here and Jimbei's up there as well. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it's probably Vegapunk is supposed to be like in the background there. That's my final guess is Vegapunk.
Final guess is Vegapunk.
Yeah.
Here we go. Is it correct or not? And that is the correct answer.
Yeah!
Look at him tiny. That's what I'm thinking. Hey, I don't think so. Bro, Emma said Jimbei too big to fit in that shot. Gotta be Vega. That's so funny. You ready for the
That's
next
a good
one?
point. Yep.
Here we go. Who is missing in this shot?
Oh my god. Oh god. That's that. Jesus. Okay, so Skype here, obviously. What the fuck is this shot? Like, they just the coloration of it. But I think this is supposed to be when they've come to the end of it and there's only a few people left at the end of his like survival game or whatever. So I mean they've got to be looking at Eneru. Like I'm gonna guess Eneru. That's my final
Is that your
guess.
final answer?
Yeah, that's my final answer.
And that answer is correct.
Yeah!
Absolutely cooking. What a start. What a start.
Yeah!
You feeling good?
I'm feeling good.
That you should feel good. You ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Here we go. Crispy culture is the gamble. Here we go. Next one.
Oh my gosh.
Who
Okay.
is missing in the shot?
That's tough, man. Okay, so this I think this is Wano. I think this is what he was wearing in the Onigashima raid, I think. Gosh. Brooke wasn't in that very much. And man. Or was it? Yeah, no, it would have been Wano, because I think they had those feathery capes, and also the art style kind of looks like Wano. But then like who would have been next to him at the time? Or if that is supposed to be next to him, it looks like a big space.
Yeah, and these are like 99%, by the way. Like I said, who are they talking to, or who's talking to them? You know, addressing
Right,
them.
right,
99%.
right.
But it's just
That's it,
easier
that's-
so that because for you to
Yeah.
understand that they got removed for you. So I say who's in the shot.
Yeah, that is a good point.
That
So
helps.
it's probably someone that was having a conversation with Brooke.
Yeah, 99%. They're having a
okay,
conversation
so-
with him, or he's talking to them. What are we thinking? What are we thinking?
I like my first instinct was Jimbei for some reason, but like then
That's what your
Then
gut
I
feeling is
thought-
saying.
that was my gut feeling, but then I thought like wasn't Jimbei with Robin at that point instead?
Doing
like it was
doing
sort
what?
of
Doing what?
well, in the Onigashima raid, I feel like in my head, for some reason, those two characters were like paired up. And so, like, when we would have seen those two characters together, it would have been Jimbei and Robin together. But I honestly, like, Brooke didn't do much in the Onigashima raid, so I don't remember what he was doing at the time. So I don't think I have a better guess. I'm just gonna guess Jimbei is my final answer.
Jinbei as your final answer,
Yeah.
and that is wrong.
It's Robin! Damn it. Oh, damn it.
Yep. Shout out chat. So many people guessed that right. So many people guessed that right. Shout out to
Damn it.
Lynn. I think I would say not that many, but yeah, you were close though. You were close. You were like you said.
Yeah, I said Jimbei and Robin were together, and so like I was on the right track-ish, but
Yep.
man,
Yeah.
tough.
You ready for the next one?
yeah,
You're doing good though. Come on, man. Two,
it's fun.
1.
I'm enjoying
Here we
it.
go. Let's go. Who is
Okay.
missing in this shot?
Okay, all right. It's Water 7, obviously, and it's oh man. Okay, so this is in the building outside of Iceberg's room, I believe, when right before like the big raid happens, I think, with CP. This is like right before I think this is before they reveal who the CP9 members are. So because I know that we end up seeing Kaku. There's someone just put an Usopp nose on Kaku, on like another guy to make it look like Kaku. So I remember that happening. So I mean, who would have been outside the room at that time that they would be looking at right now? Could it? Oh man,
Right, that's I like your attention to details. Your analysis is very nice, very good.
yeah. I know the moment in the show. I can picture this part of the show, but
Yeah.
but like I feel like
Where do you
like, I
think they
keep
are?
thinking
Are they far? Are they close? Is it like a part of the gang right here? Or are they far? What do you think? Talk to me.
I think they're sort of it's hard to know. Like I feel like they're kind of right close right in front of them. But oh man. Like I'm thinking, is it a Galileo member? I don't think Iceberg left his room in that thing, so I don't think it would be Iceberg. I do think Khalifa left, so I'm thinking it could be Khalifa. And
what other
I
members
think,
we got? What other members we got?
man, I don't. There's also Lucci, but I don't know. I'm trying to remember what Lucci was doing during
Around
that
this time?
Yeah, like where he was during this time. I think I gotta make a guess. I think I'm going to guess. Oh gosh, go with my instinct right now. My instinct right now is Lucci. I'm gonna say Lucci. Final answer.
Lucci, final answer is
It's
wrong.
Damn it! It was between Khalifa and Lucci in my head. It was
Oh,
between those two.
No, you're starting to lose it. You're starting to lose it. No,
yeah,
let's
what's
go.
wrong?
That was good.
I've lost the
By
coin
the way,
flip
don't
twice
feel
in a
bad.
row.
Don't feel bad, bro. The old chat said Lucci. I'm trying to find a Khalifa.
Oh, really?
Yeah, everybody said Lucci.
I at least mentioned that I knew Khalifa left the room.
Yeah,
you know?
you were right there. You were right there.
Oh man.
You were right there. And look at the text. I'm like, Gent, I know Gent. If I leave this text, it is definitely gonna give it away.
Yeah,
That
probably.
text is, please enter the room quietly. Who the hell would say that in this area?
Yeah,
What the fuck? Yo, but come on, come on, come on. Let's get it. You ready for the next one?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. I think this is the final one for this segment.
Okay.
Who is missing in this shot?
Okay. This. All right. So obviously this is Dressrosa. Obviously Sabo is talking right now. And so the main people Sabo came across in the streets, there were two main people, I believe, and that was Jesus Burgess and Fujitora. Those were the two main people. When we're not surrounded by Marines in this shot, but I'm wondering if it was Fujitora, if the Marines were just on this side of the shot, you know, just like
the other side of the shot.
off the other
Is
side
that-
of the shot, if it is Fujitora.
I know exactly what moment you're talking about.
Yeah, but I'm trying to think, because in my head where he fought Jesus wasn't here in my head. But also I can't really picture this. Oh gosh. Okay. I think I'm going to oh man.
What's your gut feeling saying?
I think my gut feeling right now is saying Fujitora, but my gut hasn't, like, you know, quoting the live action Luffy, my gut hasn't been so good lately. I think yeah, I'm gonna say Fujitora. Final answer.
Final answer, Fujitora. And that is, this could either make you a winner or loser in this segment. 3, 2. It is not. It was Jesus and Budges.
I lost the 50-50 3 times in a row.
3 times in a row the same way.
God damn it, man.
Celine,
I should have gone against my
He
gut.
nailed it. Yeah, I was like, I had to put a poker face, man. I hope you enjoyed that segment, though. Come on, come
That
on. That was. I was like rooting for you. I'm like, oh, get that 3-2, get that 3-2. Oh my days, yo! Shout out Celine in the chat. You got that. You got that. You ready?
Yeah.
You
At
ready?
least there wasn't any moments where I was like, I don't know when this happened at all. You know,
Exactly.
like I knew the arc, I knew the scenes, like I figured out where it was. I just there kept always being a few characters it could have been.
Yep, you were in the moment. You mentioned the right character. You just went with the other ones.
Yeah.
Here we go. Jesus is bad. Jesus. We. You ready for the next segment?
Yes.
Yeah. You ready? Here we go. All right. Now we have. Can you name 10 of these under 30 seconds? Let me make the rules clear. You're gonna name 10 of these categories that are about to get mentioned. Chat, y'all let me know as well. You name the ones that you can think of. I'm gonna add something after the first attempt, but I'm gonna time it from my side. You're gonna have 30 seconds to name 10 of these things. Okay?
Okay. Oh man, I'm gonna freeze up. I'm gonna think of one.
Oh, how does it feel, Mr. MDL? Oh, here we go.
MDL. Here we go.
Give me a second. Give me a second. Here we go. Okay.
People are gonna call me
So
fake fan.
let me be super clear. After you see the category, you can't take long to tell me ready so that I can start the timer. Okay, just tell me ready because you're not allowed to think a lot, but I need to get that ready from you.
Okay.
So that I can start the timer. Okay. Can you? Un momento, por favor. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Can you name 10 of these bounties with 3 billion berries or more?
Okay, ready.
Go, go, go,
All right.
go, go.
I'm gonna say 3 billion. I'm gonna say gotta be Kaido, gotta
Mhm.
be Monkey D. Luffy,
Mhm.
gotta be Big Mom,
Mhm.
gotta be Roger. I'm gonna say Shiki.
Nope.
I'm
Nope.
not.
Nope.
No. Okay.
Nope.
I'm gonna say 3 billion. Who's at 3 billion? Um, I'm gonna say
Time's
Buggy.
up. Time's up. Time's up. Time's
Oh,
up.
was Buggy right at least?
Bucky was
Is Buggy?
right.
I
Okay.
don't remember what most people's bounties are at this point. Like 3 billion. Are there straw hats that are in the 3 billions other than Luffy?
No. So
Okay.
this is the thing that I was gonna add
How many
after
are
the first
there?
attempt. I
Uh-huh.
still want to hear it from you, even if you don't make it. I still want
Yeah,
to. I want you to attempt. Okay, so we're gonna do after the 30 seconds. If you don't make it, I still we wanna hear it. We wanna see you attempt. Number 2 is I have all the lists in front of me, so I
Right.
will double check. So if I'm
Okay.
missing somebody, of course, human error.
All right.
Excuse me, everybody watching this, but I do have the lists in front of me. So from now
Okay.
onwards, I think you have 3 more. And I still want to hear you attempt after the 30 seconds, but please attempt to get them in 30 seconds. You ready?
Yeah. Am I? So are
Okay,
we? Are we going to the next category now, or am I?
Yeah.
still
Oh, yeah.
doing-
Let me just say Goldie Roger, Edward Newgate, Kaido, Big Mom, Shanks, Blackbeard, Dracula Mihawk, Buggy, Monkey D. Luffy, Law, Eustace Kid. But from the next ones, I want you to attempt even if you don't make it. But please
Okay.
attempt.
How many people was that total?
That was barely. It was like 12 or 11.
So that's hard. So I
Yeah,
had to
that's
get most of
hard.
them.
Yeah,
Oh,
most of
that's
them.
tough.
But they're big guns. I thought you were gonna get that one.
Yeah. The thing, yeah, I
Big,
like
big
the
guns.
immediately, because the problem is I've also been rewatching early shows, so like
They got mixed
so
up.
like when I thought Mihawk in my head, I just thought Mihawk he doesn't have a bounty. He's a warlord.
Yeah.
Obviously now he isn't a warlord anymore.
Yep.
So like that's sort of the thing that I was going through in my head. Oh.
Yeah, but let me just tell you from now, this segment, there is no like a lot of them are hard. Be prepared. You ready?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't. Okay, go. Let's do it.
Here we go. Remember the word ready, okay? So I start a timer. Let's
Yeah.
go! Characters who possess Conqueror's Haki.
Okay, ready.
Go.
Okay, Luffy, Kaido, Shanks, already struggling. Zoro.
Yes.
We're gonna have Whitebeard, Blackbeard, oh, man, Big Mom.
Blackbeard, I'm gonna say no.
Oh,
Big
Blackbeard
Mom,
doesn't.
yes. Oh, you went.
Man,
Now
it's tough.
time's up, but I want you to still keep going.
Yeah. Okay,
I
I'll keep.
don't have
I'll keep trying.
Blackbeard on my list. And
Okay,
if,
he
in the
might not.
future-
He might not.
Yeah. So you were on I would say 6 without Blackbeard.
Okay, I'm gonna say Joy Boy. I'm gonna say. I mean, Joy Boy's got it because of what happened in Egg.
He has to, yeah. Just it
just
didn't make.
I'm
it on
gonna
my
say
list, but he
Roger.
has
I
to.
don't think I said Roger yet, so that would bring me.
Oh
to
yeah,
eight.
100%.
I'm gonna say Rayleigh, obviously, because Rayleigh used it to teach us the
Mhm.
shit.
One more.
And one more. I am going to say. Nobody else in One Piece has it. I'm gonna say. Gosh, who has it? Why is this
You
so
can- you
difficult?
can-
It shouldn't be difficult because
can
I
stay
felt like
around
as the show
Rayleigh.
went on. Stay around, really. I mean, yeah. In terms of the crew,
No, in the future, even.
Well, Odin had it, surely, didn't he? Did he? Actually, I don't know.
Yes,
Did
that's
Odin
10.
have it?
That's 10. Do you wanna hear the rest?
Yes, please.
Boa Hancock, Doflamingo.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Doflamingo is an obvious
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
Even if it was weak and it was a funny scene, Ustaz Kid,
Yes. That's right. He did.
Sengoku,
Sengoku, yep.
You said already Yamato, right?
I should have said more Marines, I'm realizing, but yep. I
Yeah.
didn't say Yamato, but Yamato is one, yep.
Did you say Garp?
I didn't. I thought Garp, but then I second guessed myself.
Yeah, definitely Garp.
Yeah.
Right? Like I'm trying to remember, just to confirm.
I'm trying to
Yeah,
remember when he
definitely Garp.
used it.
Yeah, I'm
I
trying
know
to remember
he's
when he used it,
strong
but
as hell, but
I think he used Conqueror's Haki. Otherwise, he wouldn't get the black, the black one. But okay, so but yeah, those are the rest you've said. Ace, 100% as a kid.
Ace,
remember?
yeah. It's tricky when the character uses Conqueror's Haki, but they don't use it as like the big blast to knock everyone out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Like
That's why
when
it's a bit
when characters
confusing.
just use it to enhance their attacks or whatever, it's tougher to pick up on.
He used it at the pirate island in Egghead. He used it.
I
right?
thought it had to have been then, but I just couldn't remember a specific time when he did it.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. You ready for the next one?
Oh, these are hard. Yes, I'm ready.
These are hard, baby. Here we go. Let's go. Zone Devil Fruit.
Okay, I'm ready.
Go.
Okay, Chopper, Luffy, Marco, Kaido, Hold'em, Speed,
oh my god, you're doing good.
what's Dalton, man, Lucci, Kaku, and oh my god.
Time's up. What the
I
fuck?
can't believe I choked at the end. I choked at the end. Oh my god, I can't believe I choked
I thought
at
this
the
was
end.
the first dub in the 30 seconds. Oh.
I know.
Okay, hit us with the last one, please. Oh.
Yeah, the last one has got
No
to
way.
be.
We talked about him earlier, gent. We talked about him earlier.
We talked about a lot of people, Sammy.
Yeah, but we gave him, we roasted his we roasted him. You said in human form he was better.
I mean Kaku, but I already said Kaku.
Yeah, he also looks stupid in his devil fruit form. But the other one.
Diaz Drake, right?
Yes!
And then yeah. Shit, man.
Sorry,
Oh,
man.
I could have gone OT. I could have gone, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I went on I mean, obviously I immediately tried to think of Wano and went through. That's why I went to Hold'em, Speed, Kaido. Like
Yeah.
I did those ones in quick succession. But
You touched Luffy and Kaido, like you touched mythical with them, but there was Marco.
I think I did Marco.
Oh, you did?
that
You did?
was one of my
Okay.
Yeah.
I forgot for a second. Orochi. Man, but you still got to 10. You still got to 10. So many villains, kind of feel like we can make a list just for the villains. There we go. Are you ready for the next one?
I'm ready for the next one.
Here we go. Revolutionary Army members.
Oh, I don't even know if I know 10. All right, I'm ready.
Go.
Okay. We have Kuma, we have Dragon, we have Ivan, we have Betty, we have Karasu, we have Morley,
6.
we have Kuma. Did I say Kuma?
Yes, you did. You said Kuma already. Go.
We have man.
Come on, the short guy. Oh, time's up.
I feel like man. There's the inventor guy, which is I can't remember his name.
I think that should be enough. That should be enough.
Okay, yeah. The inventor
7.
guy.
Lindeberg. 7.
Lindbergh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And then I mean,
but like dead or alive doesn't matter.
Are we gonna count the milk girl? Like she.
I don't think so.
She's like with the Revolutionary Army now, but she's not. I don't think she's part of them. Yeah, I mean, I haven't said Sabo, have I? I haven't said Sabo or Koala.
That. By the way, can we stay on that for a second? That's a crime,
what?
Okay?
That I missed Sabo.
Sabo and Koala is a crime, okay?
Yeah.
But
and
okay,
Hack is the other one.
That's it. You're done. Wait, you were on 7. Add those 2 and Hack. Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
We
Because
have
Oh man.
yeah, we have Genie, we have Inazuma, we have Ahiru,
Inazuma's
Ushiano,
a good
Gambo, Bunny Joe, Terry,
No,
Gary, bro. It's
90% of those I'm not gonna remember, but I
Me
think the
neither,
10
bro.
that I named are the 10 that I can remember.
You killed it. Yeah, you
So-
killed it. It's like maybe next time I'm gonna add a bit more time, but it's supposed to be hard. It's supposed to be.
I was
hard.
impressed that I remembered Betty and Morley's name. Those two
I'm very
names
impressed.
I feel like are tough to remember on the spot.
Yeah,
And
Betty
I
came quick as well. You named Betty fast.
Yeah.
Are you ready
Yeah,
for this last
thank
one?
God. Yeah, I'm ready.
Here we go. Characters from Skypia, from not visited.
Oh no. Okay. Ready.
Go.
Eneru.
Yep.
Conus. Okay. now we're struggling. Rocky.
Yep.
Man, Hottery? Is that what his name is? And his
yeah,
twin.
you're right.
And
Yeah,
his
yeah, yeah.
twin.
True.
Um
That's five, right?
the Gunfall.
Yep.
The horse that Gunfall rides. The
Time's up, but continue.
the guy who has a bird, the snake, Nola, Mont Blanc Nolan. Well, Mont Blanc Nolan wasn't from Skypia, but the other
Yeah,
one,
he's not. He's not.
But yeah, Calgara, you know.
If you can describe them, I think I'll let it.
I think I
slide.
did. I think I just did 11.
Yeah.
I think
think
I
you
just
did.
got.
You did
but,
already
But
pass
two
10.
of them were weird animals. But and then in that case,
True.
also the fox that Conus has and Conus's grandfather, and
Yeah.
also the guy in charge of the police people there, and also Amazon who's
Yup.
at the entrance to Skypia.
Yeah, and you nailed. Like, I mean, you got a lot of them. You got a lot of. This one is hard.
If I can,
'cause it's been
yeah,
a
when I
minute
just
and-
describe them, I
Yeah.
can kind of do it more. But yeah, coming up with the names is really difficult.
It is. All right, man. Yo, you still got the 10.
Yeah,
despite
I
the
didn't do as
time.
bad. 30 seconds apparently is 5 seconds. Like there's no way those were 30 seconds. Like it just felt so quick.
That felt quick. That's the thing. 30 seconds fly, especially when you're in the middle of the stress. You're trying to figure it out. It is
Yeah.
nuts. All right, you ready?
What are we doing
We
now?
move along. Oh yeah, now
Okay.
next segment. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
Yo, this one is a SySquad like iconic segment already. It's like
Okay.
a staple. Okay. I'm so excited for us to share this with you. You are gonna play Guess the One Piece episode.
By number?
By number. We want you to snipe. We call it snipe in these streets. We want you to snipe the exact episode. The closer you are, the more impressive, of course. You
You know,
don't
I
have a
thought about
timer.
doing this. I thought about doing this on my stream to you, and then I thought, oh, that's probably too mean, and so I didn't
Too
do
mean?
it.
Bro, I'm telling
But then
you.
instead, I gave you MDL instead. So I guess I was.
I
probably too
wish you
mean.
gave me this, man. We got trained assassins in the SySquad. I love this segment. I'm so excited for you to play it. I want you to nail the episode. If you get close, that is still impressive. There is no timer on this. Here we go, chat. Y'all ready for this? And you've been rewatching it. You said recently, so
I have an
you know
early
that's
episode.
a
It has to
benefit.
be under 100.
Yeah, you're gonna get surprised. You ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Here we go. What episode is this from?
Oh, okay, all right. So obviously this is Syrup Village. So Syrup Village, I mean, it was obviously in the first 10ish. No, or yeah, 10ish episodes. Man, it's hard to know.
Take your time. You gotta nail it.
Okay, well, I can tell you for sure that it's live action episode 3, but that's not what you're looking for. But I can
Those
tell
are
you that
sick shoes,
guaranteed.
by the way. Like those shoes.
Are,
look
are they
nice.
sick? Is that what you would call them?
Yeah, they are. For that
I
time
guess-
and like that anime, That looks
It'd
like
be
something
stylish if he had the
Sneakheads.
zebra fruit.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I'm gonna. Oh man, when was okay? So we have to have enough time for Luffy to meet Zoro, and then enough time for Luffy to go to Buggy's Island and do all that shit, and then go to Syrup Village. So
Mhm.
I'm gonna say this is probably episode 8. Final answer.
8 is your final answer. Can you please just confirm?
Yes, that's my final answer.
Yes, and that is
12.
wrong. Very close though. Golly,
Pacing's a little
salute.
slower than I remembered.
Salute. You should be proud of yourself. That was crazy. Somebody in the chat got it exactly, gent.
Oh,
Holy
damn.
shit. But
Damn.
gent, that was close.
Yeah,
was
but it's early. That's
close.
an early One Piece. That's a bit easier, I think.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, he's gonna be so happy because he just said I want early, and he's gonna get early. You ready for the next one?
Yeah, ready for the next one. Oh gosh. Okay.
He's locking in. He's locking in.
All right. Let me think. So
you guys see the
during
seats sitting
it's
adjustments?
during the Onigashima raid, because he didn't unlock that form until the Onigashima raid. So so that would mean it would have to be later than the Megami Ishitani episode, which was 10:15. And it would be before. I'm guessing this is before. I'm trying to figure out what I'm looking at, kind of, but I'm guessing this is before Gear 5 came out. So it's before 1070. So so in that case, it could be. I mean, they were fighting for a long time, so it could be anywhere in those episodes. I'm gonna say it's going to be towards the back end of those episodes ish. So let's say 10:58. Final answer.
Final answer.
10:58. Final answer.
10:58. Final answer, and that is
48. Oh, that's pretty good. That's not bad.
that's not
That was
bad
10 off.
at all. But 10
That's-
off.
Oh.
It is. Were you sure? Like, what fight did you have in mind? I was waiting for you to analyze the background.
It's too hard to tell with the background. I feel like right here.
Think about it though. Who would look? What is that? You know what I mean? That's a specific thing.
Well, the thing that he's talking about, that white in the background, that white thing.
Besides the explosion.
I was trying to figure out what that was, and I couldn't. So I kind of resigned that I didn't know, because like my first thought was like, my first thought was like, oh, that's Gear 5 Luffy, but then I was like, no, it can't be Gear 5 Luffy. Like I thought it was his hair for a second, but then I was like, no, it's way earlier than that this happened. So I don't know what it is. What is that?
That's Yamato's form. The blue.
Is it?
The fox, the dog, whatever it is.
Oh.
I know this fight is long, so I didn't want to be too mean. I took the first.
Yeah, no, that's a good hint.
Yeah, I took the first huge Vincent moment. This is literally from the Vincent, the animation going crazy with the Yamato's breathing, the breath, and then they went off, literally the crazy animation, and then boom, they clash. It's immediately after that clash. That's Yamato.
If the commenter Nithil KS is in the chat, I think I saw him in the chat before. See if he got that right on the first try, because he's 100%. A big Vincent fanboy.
Not exactly right, but he got the Yamato right. He's the only one that mentioned clearly Yamato. Everybody else was like or Luffy or Yamato. But
he's the one who always mentions when Vincent shots are an episode. So
but you were in the right area. That's huge.
Yeah,
that is huge.
Not bad.
Are you ready for the next one?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Nami versus Khalifa, because this is when she debuts Mirage Tempo. Man, I gotta think about when that was in terms of episode numbers though, because like I feel like genuinely the middle point of the show is going to be the toughest, because the Wano and Egghead stuff is recent,
Yeah.
and
And you're
also
rewatching the beginning.
and I'm rewatching the beginning, and also I
Yep.
feel like I have bigger episode markers in my head of early One Piece and late One Piece, where it's like
Mhm.
early One Piece, I have the episode markers of like episode 37 is the Nami moment in Arlong Park, you know, like I've got those markers of like I know when this happened, right? And late One Piece, I've got like Megami Ishitani episodes. I know when Gear 5 happened, so I can sort of like work around that.
Yep.
But if we're in the middle here,
Yeah.
like so if we had
But I made sure to sprinkle Nami in there. I'm like, yeah, just gonna give him an advantage.
yeah, I mean that's smart. I know the
Mhm.
exact moment of the show.
Mhm.
But okay, so thinking about it, they had like 40 to 50-ish episodes in East Blue. We moved to Alabasta for 100 and something episodes. We go to Skypiea for maybe around 100 episodes. So so we'd be at 250 each. So like I'm gonna say Water Sevens in the 300s, I would guess. So like I think, and Ennis Lobby is already like kind of later
Mhm.
in that batch. I'm
Do
gonna
you have
say
any
this
reference point, like for any episode
I don't.
that's
That's
big?
the thing. I don't have any like. I can't think of
For the
any.
middle.
I can't think of any episodes that I know. Like I don't
No.
know what episode the Nico Robin moment was. I can't off the top of my
Mm.
head. I don't know what it was. So and because if I did that, I could work back from that place.
Exactly.
But maybe let's say it's the midish 300. So let's say 336 is my guess. Episode 336, final answer.
Final answer. And that is
296. Okay.
now,
All right.
now, now. I couldn't comment because, bro, as a host, I have to be quiet and stuff.
Can I?
Go
Can
ahead. Go
I,
ahead.
Can I ask a question? If you know this off the top of your head, is the Nico Robin moment like 317 or something? Do you know when it is?
No,
When I want
but
to
you,
live?
but you know what's something I'm sure you know, or like should or something.
Uh-huh.
Funeral is 312.
Oh, well,
Think
now that
about
you
it.
say that, it sounds familiar, but I
Yeah,
don't think
funeral is
I-
312, so it definitely has to be
Right.
before.
yeah. Okay, that
Mary
makes
is
sense.
312. So when he said 36, I was like, oh, he's far. He went beyond that.
Oh wait, no,
But
yeah, the Nico Robin moment was before they fought.
yeah,
CP9
way before
anyway.
even this and all
So,
of that.
Yeah,
So
that's right,
312
that's
is
right.
Mary.
312 is Mary. Okay, yeah,
313
you're right.
is Garp.
You're right. I remember that now.
Yeah.
Dang, man. Dang.
But if it's blurry, the middle there, yo, shout, like the chat people were very close. Now 291, Celine 293. That's very impressive. But yeah, it
Yeah, that's
is.
extremely impressive.
Yeah, I was hoping you had a reference point to like the funeral or Robin or Lucci versus Luffy. That's big. 309, like the conclusion.
Mhm. Oh, you know what should have tipped me off is because I
What?
do for every 100 videos, I do
Yeah.
a top 5 moments of that 100 videos.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember, I think it was Gear 3 that just squeaked in. I think like it was like on 299 or 300, like somewhere around there. I think. So
Yeah.
I think that I should have like remembered that had happened, and then maybe I could have
Yeah.
worked backwards from there.
The
'cause this
chat is
happened
telling
before
you
Gear
278 is I want to live.
278. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is
Gotcha.
what I love about this game. It, no matter what happens after it, it's like it reminds you, and then you save them. You start building a bank. This is what I love about it.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you always wish to remember. I always forget I want to live episode number, but I like this now. I can like try to save it in my mind because I always wanted to save it. You know, I love
Yeah.
that feeling. I hope you're enjoying the
Yeah.
game. Come on.
I am.
Let's go.
I think this might be the game I'll be worst at continue going forward, but we'll see.
No, but I love your the way you're thinking and all that. That's the main point, man. It's like the
Mhm.
discussion and so on. I like that. The way your brain is working. You ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Okay. All right. So Dressrosa. This is when Sabo takes over as Luffy's spot
Lucy.
in Lucy, of course.
course.
In the Colosseum, and this is when he unleashes his Dragon Claw move for the first time. I think he smashes the center of the arena.
Mm-hmm.
So I know it's Dressrosa. So it's post time skip. And so, man, do I even remember
Chat
like
answers.
the number
Let's go.
of time skip? I remember like around where it was, but I don't know if I remember the number of time skip. So I'm gonna say Dressrosa was probably in the 600 to 700s. And this would have been a little later than the middle of Dressrosa, because like the back half of the arc they pad quite a lot, but it's
I can't
sort of
confirm or
towards the
deny
end
what
of the
he's saying,
Colosseum.
Stardust.
So I'm gonna say episode.
Here we go.
I think it would be. I'm thinking of probably. Well, okay, hang on. Let me think about my top 5 videos. Like, what did I? Because in one of my top 5 videos, obviously, Gear 4 was my top number for that section. Did I have the rest of Dressrosa in that section, or like a big part of Dressrosa? What have I had before that? I don't even remember what my number 1 would have been before that. No, okay, so I'm gonna guess it's early 700s. I'm gonna say 712. Final answer.
712 final answer.
Yeah.
And that is.
Not confident though. Okay, all right. It wasn't as off as I thought I might be.
No,
I thought I
no.
might get like 100 episodes off. So
Quick
So
shout
it's
out, man.
40
2
off.
people nailed it right on the money
damn.
in the chat. One of them being Nithil, and the other one is an assassin in the
Impressive.
SySquad. Very, very impressive. This one, I think he was like, this attack was exactly like directly impacting Jesus' badges, his shield or something.
Yeah.
This is a
Gotcha.
bit before the floor, but he does it again for the floor.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like if you said, I don't know if it's the same episode, but if you said 70, 71, that's still impressive as hell. Guys, you should be very proud of yourself in the chat. Sheesh, that is impressive.
That is.
As
Well, I don't know how people do
hell.
that. That's crazy.
No, for real. All right, you are ready for the next one?
I'm ready for the next one.
Give me a second, please. Okay, this is the final one in the segment.
Okay.
Bit hard.
Okay. All right. Obviously,
Or
Whole
easy,
Cake
depending
Island.
on what you do.
Obviously, Whole Cake Island. They've caught Bruley in the back. You can see she's in the background in the bag. So I think this is kind of when they did because you can also see Brooke is in the like doll outfit that Big Mom had put him in. So like I think this is around when they did the whole like they were sneaking into Big Mom's room.
Yeah.
And getting Brooke. So so I know the moments that we're in. Obviously, we're in Broly's mirror dimension. And so now it's just a matter of I think Whole Cake was in the 800s. So it's really just and this is somewhat early-ish in the arc. When did Wano start? Was Wano like the end of the 800s, maybe? It must have been, because I think I remember doing my top 5 moments video and I just hit Wano.
Mm-hmm.
when I started doing that. So I think it must have been the end of the 800s that Wano happened, which means this has got to be early 800s or late 700. Nah, surely it's not late 700s. I'm gonna say early 800s. I'm gonna guess this is maybe mid. I'm gonna guess 841. Final answer.
Final answer 841.
Yeah.
And that is very close.
24. I got better as the game went on. that was pretty close.
Way better. Way better. Yo, I
841,
gotta address this
824.
real quick. Celine, hey, go buy the lottery right now. This is insane. That's her third right guess today. Go buy the
Jeez,
lottery
man.
right the F now. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Oh
That is
my
insane.
god.
That's
But yeah.
wild.
824.
Yeah.
Gents,
Okay. So I was
you
within
did, you did
20-ish
good. You did
episodes.
good.
That's not
Yeah.
bad.
You did good.
Really tough.
segment.
Yeah.
You let me
great
know.
segment. Really, really
You let me
nice.
know when you're ready for the next segment. This is the final big segment before we go to the Q&A. You ready for this?
I'm ready for this.
Oh yeah, you might need to take a sip of water or something because this is it. Trust me, you're gonna need it. Here we go. Oh, why not another games? They're not for real, Celine. That's crazy. All right, here we go, guys. Here we go. Wait, let me separate these. Right, perfect. All right, for the final segment of today, before Q&A, this is how well does Gent know Nami? This is a Nami trivia, baby. Today, this is the moment of truth. We're gonna know how well does Gent know his wife. Ooh, you ready for this, Gent?
I'm really
How
scared. I
well
cannot.
do you know
I cannot betray her.
Nami? Okay, so there's three levels to this. 3 questions per level. First level is easy. Second one is medium. The last one is hard. Lock in. You will not get multiple choices for these questions. They are available, but I don't want you to even depend on them. It is when all else failed.
Yeah,
I want you to nail these. Okay?
Got it.
Here we go. First question. Nami One Piece trivia. Easy. First question. What is her official bounty after Wano arc?
Damn it! The bounties I'm so bad with because I can't remember like lots of numbers.
That's your wife!
I know. Well, I'm never gonna turn her in. Only you'd memorize the bounty because you'd turn her in.
Yeah, that's a good try. That's a good try.
Oh man, because I feel like I don't know anyone's bounties in this show ever. Okay. Look, I think the Straw Hats are like a lot of the main ones are kind of in the billions now. Not a lot of the main ones. A few of the main ones are in the billions now, I think. So I would say Nami. I don't know the exact number, definitely. I'd say Nami's probably like 600 million right now. That's my final guess. Because I don't have a good grasp on it.
And your final guess is 600. Say that one more time, please.
600 million berry.
600 million berry, and that is wrong.
Yeah, what is it?
It is, guys. By the way, just a disclaimer: I've done research on all of these, so if it's wrong, you check it out. Yes, excuse me, but it is 366 billion berries.
Okay.
Million.
She's 600 in my heart.
My bad. 366 million berries.
Gotcha. I overinflated everyone. I think I thought of
Yep.
everyone is a bit higher than they probably were.
Chat,
I'm
keep
so
score
bad
with me,
with
okay?
names.
Keep score with me because this is serious, okay? No matter what, people, like, this is his wife. He gotta cook. We're not gonna, you know what I'm saying? He gotta cook. Guys, keep score. Here we go. Okay, you ready for the next one?
If you at any point ask me what her measurements are, which were revealed at some point, I'm not gonna
We
know.
go to the next one. What
Okay.
symbol did Nami have tattooed initially, and what did she cover it with?
Okay, she initially had the sawfish, the Arlong Pirates tattoo, and she replaced it with the pinwheel, that cool pinwheel design.
That is correct.
Yeah, baby.
Come on, man.
I could have cheated by looking at her thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put her back up
That
here. I'm not
happens.
gonna cheat.
Yeah. Don't. But that could happen. It's okay. Here we go. Guys. Somebody keep score for me, please. Nithil. Somebody keep score for me. Okay, here we go. You ready for the next one?
Yes.
What is the name of the scientist who helped Nami with weather science?
Oh my god.
And this is easy, by the way.
Oh, it's not easy.
Just to remind
It's
you.
not a question about Nami. It's a question about someone Nami talked to.
That's just her life. This is easy level.
This is the oi, that guy.
Mr. Masanya.
Man, not only do I not think I remember it, I don't know if I ever knew his name. I'm sure they said it in the show, but I don't think I ever have said whatever his name is out loud. So I don't think I can even take a guess at that. But I'll tell you, he's the guy that goes oi.
Yeah, you nailed it. You gotta get the name though. This is a trivia. You nailed it. This is a trivia.
Oh man, I'm gonna guess his name is
Do you want options?
Billy Bob Thornton. That's my guess.
Okay, do you want options?
Yeah, give me options. Maybe I will.
This one I'll give you options because you don't remember the name at all. We have Pagaya. We have Raki. We have Harides. And we have Shura.
It's not the first two. Pagaya is the guy from Skypiea, and Raki is the girl from Skypiea.
He's cook.
What was the third one?
We have Harides and we have Shura.
I guess it's a 50-50, and we know historically that I'm bad with the 50-50s now. So I have to like think about what I think it is and then go for the other one.
Okay.
So
hit me.
So in that case I'm gonna go Shura.
Final answer. Can you confirm, please?
That's my final answer.
And you did it again. It is Harides.
God damn it, man. I can't win,
Bro,
no matter what I do. Well, that time it's because I thought it was Harides, and then I was like, well, because I think that, I'm gonna switch to Shura.
Yep, and the universe is like, nah, buddy. Nope.
No matter what.
No matter what.
Well, I think I knew who Pagaya and Raki were.
Yeah, I was like, he's gonna do some like elimination at least. So let me give him some characters that he might remember.
Shura?
I don't even remember. I think Shura is also from Skypiea. Or
right.
Yeah. I just took any character that I found.
Gotcha.
I was so confident that you wouldn't maybe remember the name. I'm like, okay, if he knows it, he won't remember. If he doesn't know it, even it's gonna be crazier. Like it's gonna be more entertaining, you know. I'm like, I had a feeling you won't.
These are all like specific details that like, you know, will like, you know, number. When I see a bounty, all I think of with a bounty is like, oh, that's a high number, and that's it. It leaves my head after that. I just think like, oh, that's high. Oh, that's a really high number. So I don't remember that. And when it was like that old guy, I was just like, oh, this is Nami's mentor. That's all I need to know. Like I make the other stuff leave my head.
Yeah, but that's the thing though, because with some, like, there are some fans out there that's just like, I need to know every detail. So it's
Yeah.
like these trivias, it showed if like takes out people or takes out that side of the people, and that's my goal. I'm like, okay, let's see how well he knows his wife. Every
Yeah,
little
yeah.
gritty detail. Okay, you ready for the medium level?
Okay, medium. Oh, I got two of the
Medium.
easies wrong, so.
Yeah, medium level. What
Okay.
was the exact amount Nami needed to buy Kokoyashi village from Arlong?
Oh, it was 100 million berry. Final answer.
100 million berry is the correct answer.
Yeah. I immediately thought, because I rewatched live action season 1 recently, I
Yeah.
immediately thought of Nezumi standing there in front of Nami's thing, and him being like 100 million berry, and how would someone
Yeah.
like you get that? Like, I remembered the actor delivering the line, so
Yeah,
I just
yeah,
did
yeah,
that
yeah,
line
yeah.
in my head.
Good. That's good. I think that those are the things that help you in life. If you are watching it
Yeah.
again or something like that. You ready for the next
Yeah.
one?
Yep, ready.
What weather phenomenon does Nami frequently use to confuse her enemies?
Is this just Mirage Tempo? Is that what we're talking about here? Can I say that's my
can't
final
confirm or
answer?
deny.
I'm gonna
Can you
say
give
that's
me your
my final
answer?
answer because I'm trying to figure out what the question is, but I think my final answer is Mirage Tempo.
And that final answer is correct.
Yeah,
Mirages.
baby. Yeah.
Mirages, baby. He's back. He's back. He's back.
He's back.
You're feeling more confident with the medium ones than the easy.
Yeah. They're not as specific. They're more Nami tailored, I feel like. I got it.
Okay, here we go. Oh, brother. Medium level question 3.
Mm-hmm.
What is Nami's height pre-time skip versus post-time skip?
You know, I've not never thought about this, but like,
Who you lying to, buddy? Who you lying to, buddy?
I do like, I feel like I'm pretty decent at predicting heights. Like the more extreme heights in the series, mostly, like, I think there's been times where like a character's shown up and I've been like, oh, they're probably like 16 feet tall, and then people say like, yep, in the thing they're exactly 16 feet tall or whatever, you know.
Uh-huh.
So, but like Nami, I mean, it's more subtle.
So are you gonna do meters or are you gonna do feet?
Do you have both? I'm probably gonna do feet.
I do. I have meters. Oh, I literally didn't have feet. It was right in front of me. I added meters.
Well,
we can change them. We can change them.
I can also try. I'll try to do meters as well. Because the reason I mean, you'd think that I would be meters because I'm Australian, and in Australia we do use meters for our height. So like, you made the right decision, but I know characters more by feet. Because I don't know, for some reason.
Yeah, go ahead. Give me feet. I'll convert them when you give me your final answer.
Okay, I'm gonna guess Nami. She's like I would say maybe slightly.
Sorry, quick question. Do you know Junie from your community? Junie Gosling?
I'd have to see the name in the profile picture.
Okay, forget that. No, go ahead. No.
Okay, so I'm going to say, like, I think she's slightly above the average woman's height, and we also have to remember it's a manga. It's written by a Japanese person, so his idea of heights scale it down. You know, like a lot of the time, Japanese mangaka will be like, "Oh, this woman's so tall and she's like 5'3". You know,
yeah.
But Oda also
maybe
has,
he
like,
took her Swedish origin in consideration. Maybe.
Yeah, well, maybe. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, maybe he did, but I'm just thinking like maybe he. I don't know. So I'm gonna say she's probably 5 foot. She's absolutely in the 5 foot range. There's no way she's shorter than 5 feet. There's no way she's taller than 6
Okay.
feet. I'm gonna say she's 5'5". I think sounds appropriate for her.
Let me convert that.
5 feet 5 inches, which I don't know what that is in meters. I know 1.81
That's
is
165
60.
meters.
1.65 meters.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, sorry. I have centimeter in front of me. Okay, yeah. 165. Okay, cool.
Okay,
you said
1.65 is my final answer, I guess. Then.
That's we have pre-time skip versus post-time skip.
Oh, right, post time skip. Right, yeah, because she probably shot up a couple inches. So let's say if it's 1.65, I'm gonna say that's pre-time skip. I'm gonna
Okay,
say
165 pre-time skip.
I'm gonna say she's 1.71 post time skip.
1.71 post-time skip.
That's my final answer.
That's your final answer.
Yep.
And that answer is wrong.
How wrong?
not that wrong actually. We have instead of 165, she was 169.
Oh, not bad. Not
Yeah.
bad. It's
And
a
then
few
she shot
centimeters off.
Yeah, she shot up to like 2 centimeter up, 170. Oh no, sorry, 1 centimeter up, 170.
And didn't I say 171? What
Yeah,
did I
you
say?
said you said 171, and it's 170.
I was 1 centimeter off her post time
1
skip.
centimeter off.
That's
only.
good. That's gotta
impressive.
be good. 1 centimeter is this much. That much. That's a grain of rice.
That is
like
mad impressive.
that's pretty good, I would say.
That is very good. You should be happy with that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, this one with the measurements. You have a question that says, "Where are you from Australia?" Somebody was shot.
I'm from Adelaide, which is in South Australia.
Adelaide. You couldn't tell that he was from Australia this whole time. Didn't you hear the no?
No,
fudge?
I don't have
Didn't you hear
as
the
thick
no?
of an Australian accent as some Aussies do, but it's still there, definitely.
Please repeat that when he can see the chat. Okay, please repeat that when he can see the chat. You're getting love from somebody that lived in Australia 2 years.
Aw.
But you're gonna read that again. Please repeat that
That's
later when
nice.
it's Q&A time. Okay.
Yeah, please do.
You
I
ready for the
wanna
next
read it.
one? We're entering hard
Yes.
territory now.
Okay, all right. Well, considering I
Okay.
just got her height to 1 centimeter, I'm pretty confident.
And you did way better in the medium, so it might get better and better.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
What is the name of the enhanced Klimatakt Nami uses post time skip?
Ooh. Ooh. Oh.
This is specific to Nami.
Oh man.
Chat, what is he on? What is he on?
I'm
He's
gonna
like on-
I'm gonna say, did it? Oh, is this just an alternate name for it, or is this what it upgraded to? I'm trying to remember. I'm gonna say the Climber Baton. Final answer, because that's the first thing that popped into my head.
Can
Final
I just add one thing to the what you were talking about just now? I think this name came out of the mouth of the inventor.
Right, of Usopp.
From the research I've done. Maybe I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. What was your final answer again?
It was Climber Baton, or Baton.
Climber Baton. That's final?
Yeah.
And that is wrong.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure I checked both languages. Sorcery Klimatakt.
Oh my gosh! Wow. I barely remember that, but wow, yeah. I think you might be right.
Sorcery
Dang.
Klimatakt.
Is the Baton just an alternate name for the Climate Act? I'm trying to remember
Not
where
sure.
Baton is coming from. If people in the
I
chat
think the
could say
Baton
it,
is coming
if you
from
see-
something, yeah.
If you see someone,
Yeah,
say
I'm
what it
gonna let
is.
you know if anybody answers. Chat, where's the Baton coming from? Because I feel like I've heard Baton somewhere as well.
Yeah,
But we can go back. We can go back to that. You
yeah,
ready?
Of course. Okay, I'm ready.
Hi. Here we go. What is Nami's birthday?
Oh no! Oh,
Is your
that is
wife.
diabolical. Yeah, that's diabolical.
If you missed your wife's birthday, she's pissed, and then maybe divorce. You never know. You never know. You never know.
Well,
Hit me.
man, when is her birthday? Because I know Veritas has told me this before, and I know I've celebrated it. Like I know that I I know there was a day I probably posted on my community post or something like it's
Yeah.
Nami's birthday today, happy birthday or something.
Oh
But
wow!
when-
Come on, lock in, lock in.
When would that have been? I mean it wasn't. If that did happen, it wasn't recently. So, but it could have been like a recent time, and I just did it in a previous year. Gosh, I'm I'm really gonna be taking a stab in the dark. Like this is basically a 1 in 366 chance.
Yeah. This one is so fun. I would like to activate multiple choice if you want.
Okay.
This one is so
yeah,
fun.
that's I would prefer multiple choice. I think otherwise I'm just gonna
Okay.
be saying a random date.
Okay, here we go. You ready for this?
Yeah.
You gotta remember them, okay? June 3rd,
Mm-hmm.
April 4th,
Mm-hmm.
March 2nd,
Mm-hmm.
July 3rd, June 3rd, April 4th, March 2nd, July 3rd. Just one last time because it's hard in your head.
Mhm.
Like June 3rd, April 4th, March 2nd, July 3rd.
I'm gonna say June 3rd. Final answer.
June 3rd. Final answer is wrong.
What is it?
Somebody in the chat actually got it right. Shout out Caroline. It is July 3rd. You
my
are
birth
officially
month.
divorced.
I should remember it's the same month as me. It's the same month as me.
That's a bigger reason. Damn.
I
didn't
know.
that.
I can't believe I don't remember that. Oh, mine's
Oh my
July
God.
27 is my birthday.
Somebody sleeping
Oh.
in the couch tonight.
I know she's gonna be so pissed.
Pissed.
Oh.
Yes. Chat is saying Nami should divorce him. You ready for the last one?
I'm ready.
Yeah, bro has future sight. What is Nami's body measurements pre-time skip versus post-time skip?
The thing is, I don't even know
before
what
you say
normal-
anything, before you say anything, okay? Gent, from one creator to another, if you know this will be an
bad.
amazing clip. No. Just say it. Gent, do not hide it. Like, don't fake not know it. Please. Please.
I know I seem like a pig, but I don't have it off the top of my head despite that. I don't even really know what normal measurements are. Like I don't know what the
Okay.
I think I know what the numbers mean kind of, but I
Yeah.
don't like it's such a
It's
Japanese
bust.
thing.
Yeah, it's bust, waist, hips.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So you telling me you never looked it up? You never looked it up?
I
You never looked it up?
I don't think it's attractive looking at numbers. You know, like
that's not the point. That's not the point. That's not the point.
It is kind of the point. I feel like because like I feel
Yeah, I
like
don't
it's a
know why
very
people
Japanese
obsess about
thing.
this. Let's be honest.
It's a
man.
very Japanese thing to like
It's such a
to
Japanese
people
thing.
ask because I mean if you play like Danganronpa games or whatever and you open up
Yeah.
any character profile, it tells you all the characters' measurements and stuff. I've never seen that in a Western game or anything before, right? I've
It
never
is
seen
such a weird
say what the-
obsession.
I like it because I think it's a very Asian thing, like with Asian body standards, right? There's a lot to do with people's body standards, so people know off the top of their head what how close they are to an ideal body standard.
Yeah.
But for me, like I can barely remember. I have a note in my notes app on my phone that tells me what size pants I wear because I can't remember it. Like
Yeah,
I don't.
hear you. I hear
Yeah,
you.
I just like every time I go to an op shop or I'm getting clothes, I'm trying on pants and I'm like, okay, this one fits. Write it in my notes. This is my this is my pants size, right?
Nah, I hear you.
So like knowing women's measurements is like so
That's
so
wild.
beyond me. Do you have
That's
multiple
wild.
choice for this one?
Oh, 100% I do.
Because
And
I
was like,
will be saying random numbers and people will be saying like what did you say? Because I will be saying numbers
Yeah.
that make no sense otherwise.
No. But the thing is, it's gonna be It's gonna be super hard. Like let me just send it to you on Discord real quick because it is crazy. There's like 3 numbers: post time skip, pre time skip, 4 options. Okay, here you go. These are the options. Okay, I'm gonna read it to the chat. You analyze them.
All right.
You analyze them. Chat. These are the options. A. We have pre time skip 82, 57, 82. But let me show the chat like this. Chat. Let me just send it. There we go.
So
you keep thinking.
Ooh. Okay, there's ways I could come up with this, I feel like. Oh my gosh. This is the craziest trivia to have to figure out.
Well, no matter what happens, you will know today. Like you will finally know it.
I'm not gonna remember this, Sammy. Like, there's
It is
no
wild.
way these.
It is
there's
wild.
no way
I'm not
gonna
gonna lie
remember
to
this.
you. You would have gotten the biggest side eye if you were like, if you knew it so quick and
It-
like so excited. It's wild.
You're so right that it would have been such a funny clip, though.
The clip of the
you,
year.
if you
Oh
did
my
that,
God.
and I
Actually,
immediately said
55, 67, like quickly. Oh my God.
it.
What do we say?
Okay. Well, okay. So the numbers: A is 82, 57, 82, and then post
Yeah.
is 94, 55, 85. B is 84, 59, 84, and post is 97, 57, 87. C
Yes.
is 86, 57, 86.
What up, AG?
And post is 98, 58, 88. And then
Mhm.
D is 88, 60, 87, and post is 99, 59, 89. So immediately what I'm thinking is, all right, what can we go off of here? What we can go off of is, we know post time skip she had a breast increase. Like, we know that. That's a well documented thing. Now, obviously,
Hard to miss, huh?
obviously hard to miss. Obviously, all of these do have an increase in bust size, so it's not like there's not an obvious like, oh, it's not this one. Like, if one of these was the same bust size before and after, I would have been able to eliminate that, but I can't do that.
Okay, can
Some
you
of them-
activate chat now just because it's fun for them to discuss with you since it's the last question. I want you to read this
Okay.
and discuss with them because you got to read that Nithil chat. That's Nithil, by the way, Stardust.
Okay, yep.
You got to read that.
You could
Stardust.
tat the sizes on yourself for good measure. I don't know how I could.
Imagine you do this real quick.
Yeah, but like
cheating an exam. That would be so wild.
Okay, so when it says 82, that's 82. What's the measurement? What is the? It's 82
think
what?
centimeter. Like centimeter is what a lot of the
inches.
I think.
yeah,
maybe inches. Maybe inches.
No, centimeters. I think makes more sense. I think.
Yeah, it has to be centimeters.
Yeah, there's no way her bust is 82 inches.
Yeah, because this is from the SBS.
So
this is from the SBS.
So 82 centimeters. Like 82 centimeters is like that ish.
Oh God! We're doing this. Okay.
I think we gotta do this, right? We have to.
We don't gotta do nothing.
We did. This is your podcast. You invited me onto this. We're gonna talk about Nami's busts.
Shit.
So like it. That's like that ish. The highest one on there is 99. So that's a full meter, almost a full meter, if that's centimeters. So,
which is not crazy territory for Oda. It's not crazy.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think of that like wrapped around me, a full meter wrapped around me. It doesn't seem that far fetched, but I guess all of them are.
What are you feeling most now? Like which one are you leaning towards?
I feel like because we've got hips and bust, and on some of these the hips and bust are the exact same. Like the first 3 pre-time skip, the hips and bust are the exact same. And I'm trying to think, does that sound accurate?
Nithil is saying her waist doesn't decrease, bro. Haven't you heard of? Haven't you seen Oda? Waists can definitely decrease. What the fudge? Waists? That's the whole. That's the joke with Oda. Waist being.
Yeah, but in option C, her waist gets bigger, and in the other three, it gets smaller. So I do. That is a good point. Like, do I think did Nami's waist actually get smaller in post time skip, or
It's not a crazy thing for her
like
waist to get smaller.
or did everything else get bigger so it makes her waist look smaller? You know, like that also could be.
What up, Mel?
Could be the. Oh gosh! Oh my gosh! This is a diabolical question.
Mel. When did you
Her
pop in?
hips don't lie. They increase in all of them
Her
by
hips don't lie.
around 2 or 3. So that doesn't help too much. In D, she goes up 11 in her bust. In C, she goes up 12. In B, she goes up 13. And in A, she goes up 12. So I'm gonna say I think it's big. I don't know if it's as big as 99. I know they get big, but I don't know if it gets as big as the top one on this list.
Gent, let me just say this is still gonna be an epic clip. Keep going.
Oh my gosh.
It's about to be an epic clip.
I'm gonna say that I think what rings most true to me is probably B. She starts with her bust at 84, it moves up to 97. It has a huge increase, a 13 increase.
That's what the stocks are saying.
The waist, yeah, the waist goes down a couple centimeters, and the hips go up 3 centimeters. I think that makes the most sense to me. So I'm going to say B, my final answer, which is 84, 59, 84, and then 97, 57, 87. That's my final answer.
Final answer is B.
Yeah.
This is the last question of this segment. The last question.
Yep.
In the hard territory. And that is Nithil was on the money. C.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was C. 86, 57, 86.
Wow.
98, 58, 88.
Is Nithil on the money then? I thought Nithil's comment was implying that it couldn't have been C because that seemed suspicious. But maybe.
Oh, sorry. Okay, I read another one.
I don't know.
My bad. You're right. Oh yeah, you're right. I read another one. My bad. Yeah, he said I would safely discard C. Wait, did I read another one that said C? Option C has her waist, so that's super sus. Okay, my bad. I read that wrongly. Yeah, I don't think. Did anybody say C earlier, guys? It is C, but your analysis was entertaining.
Damn, man. That's really, really tough. Especially when I have no frame of reference. Like to me that it's just numbers. So I was like, I've never thought about this before in my life. I love women. I don't think about like the measurements of women's bodies ever. Like,
bro, there are people out there that they know this immediately and they're obsessed. I'm like, okay, today I will know. It will be either an insane clip where he immediately says it, or we're just gonna have fun with it.
I should have studied up. It would have been so funny. Would have been especially since funny. Like when we started this, I immediately said like, if you asked me about her measurements, because I knew the information was out there. I remembered it's been in SBS's. I think
dear God,
maybe
the details.
I think also in Thriller Bark they said it when she was doing the wedding dress stuff. I think. But yeah,
So your final score is easy. You got 1 right out of 3. Medium, your best 2 right out of 3, and hard 0 out of 3.
Can we at least give me half a point on the medium one that I got wrong, where I was just 1 centimeter off of one of the numbers?
Yeah, we can give you half. So 2.5.
I feel like
Yeah, 100%.
2.5
Two
on
and a
that
half.
one.
Two and a
Definitely, I
half,
got those two
man.
easy ones wrong.
Yo, can we get a round of
I got
applause?
no hard ones.
Can we get WW for all the performance in all these games? Because we're about to go to the Q&A. Can we get W Gems? Can we get W Gems in the chat?
Thank you for putting the game together.
That's how we do. And this one, I was like, we're not gonna go gentle with this one. This one is gonna be, yeah, he has to know his wife. But let's just
I can
say
defend
you're
all the ones that I
definitely-
got wrong.
No, you
can
can't. You're sleeping on
strongly-
the couch. Just relax.
No.
You're sleeping on the couch.
She'll be
She's
happy that I
already
don't know her
calling-
measurements off the top of my head.
She
She'll be
started
glad.
calling the divorce lawyers. Sit back and
No,
relax.
she didn't. I'll give her
Yes,
a
she
diamond
did.
ring or whatever, and she'll forgive me in a day.
That could help, but you know what? Yeah, you're cooked. You're cooked. But yeah, here we go, guys. Q&A time, man. Any questions you guys have for us? Come on, man. Come on. Let's go. Say that one more time.
I just said send them through.
Send them through, guys. Anything, man, about us, about live action, about the upcoming
See,
One
just
Piece
give her diamonds and she'll forgive
seasons.
you. That's true. Just give her diamonds. That's all I'm gonna do.
Exactly, and feel free, man, to check the chat. Go up.
I think if I
Let's
was
see.
dating Nami, I would have diamonds and gold like hidden in places. So if you ever annoyed her, you just like quickly take it out and calm her down. Because if there's one thing
Exactly.
Nami is, she's quick at changing her emotions. Like she will immediately forgive you if you give her enough berry.
Yeah, I think Nami would be quite the opposite, expecting her partner to know everything about her. You think she would be that type of person? So you'd have to buy her a lot of pretty stuff to make it up. Yeah, I totally agree.
I don't know
You gotta
if
buy
she.
her a
I,
lot
don't,
of.
I think so for a lot of that, but I don't know if she'd do that with measurements. I think she wouldn't like the measurements.
Now she would
that's
be
my read of it.
creeped up. Like she would be creeped out. But besides that one, you should get the other ones.
Yeah.
Especially birthday. Birthday, you're sleeping on the
Birthday,
couch, no
birthday's a
matter
bad
what.
one. She'd be mad
Yeah.
about birthday for sure.
100%.
I don't think she'd care as much about her bounty.
She won't be happy. Yeah, she won't be happy because you can't buy her clothes. Mel, that's a good point. You're gonna have to ask her friend, make a huge fuss about it. You know what I'm
I
saying?
would write it down on my phone as any good boyfriend would do. I
Or
would
with
just,
ta-
I
but
would,
you
I would
didn't
ask her
so
once.
far. This is a 3-year relationship at this point. You didn't so far. That's not
She
good.
hasn't returned my texts once. I'm just saying that right now. She. I don't know if we're dating right now because she hasn't told me anything.
No. In our Delulu world, y'all are dating. So we just stay there. We don't have to get a text back from her. Y'all are dating. I think she'll be mad if you just throw diamonds at her every time. She'll be mad. That is true physically, but she would love it though. But I think she would actually like stuff if you put thought into it. True. As if Nami ever would be mad someone throwing diamonds at her. In the world of One Piece, birthdays don't matter much. Everyone ages up.
That's sort of true. We don't like when we don't have like parts in the anime where they celebrate birthdays. Like
100%. Have you read that part in the SBS?
I think a long time ago. It sounds familiar.
Bro,
What did he say about it?
It really felt like he came up with all of them on the spot. Have you read like
Yeah.
the conversation he had around it? He's like, oh,
I think
okay, here it is. What's up, April Fools? Zoro, something with like, I don't know, Japanese
Yeah.
something. Like,
I think there's been a lot of times I've seen in SBSs where people are like, I really like this character. Can you make their birthday this day? And then he's like,
Yeah.
yep, done. And that's it. You know, he
Done.
just decides on the spot because ultimately it doesn't really matter.
it
But,
doesn't. Unless
so you
it
just
would,
give it to a
it needs
fan.
to be important for the story or something.
Yeah.
I think brothers do better if you want to show you care. I mean, if they're dating, for sure. Like,
Yeah.
if it's your partner, for sure. That's the whole
Yeah,
joke.
let's be clear. When I've been in relationships in the past, I did memorize their birthdays, okay?
Sure. It didn't show
Just
today,
not of my
but
anime
okay.
waifus.
I mean, it didn't show today, but we'll believe you. We'll believe you.
Yeah, fair enough.
Sure. It's funny because
Gonna
their
be
zodiac
Googling
signs
Vivi's
fits
birthday
their
after this.
personalities. It does. What are their zodiac signs? Not that I care, unless it is about something important like Luffy being king of pirates. What is your birthday, Gent? I like to look up to see what anime character you share your birthday with, Gent.
What was that? Sorry.
Caroline is asking when is your birthday. She want to see what anime characters you share your birthday
Oh,
with.
my birthday is July 27.
Damn.
And I remember Veritas at some point told me the characters that I shared a birthday with from One Piece, and I can't quite remember.
Your
who
birthday
they-
lands on the
who they
same
were.
month as your wife, and you didn't get it.
Yeah, we talked about that already. Yeah,
That is
It was-
crazy.
it was depressing. It was so sad. Yeah, that's well, that's
Sheesh.
kind of why I didn't get it, was because I was like, well, it can't be July. I would have remembered if it was July, but clearly not.
Oh
Clearly I
yeah,
was
yeah.
just dumb. That was
Nah,
crazy.
it's never that deep. It's never. Luffy is a Taurus, a foodie, stubborn, and when a goal is set, it's set. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm not gonna be fake and act like I care about zodiac signs over here.
Yeah.
Don't like, you know.
Yeah, I
what I'm
don't really follow it
saying?
either.
I didn't even know they had their signs there. You know what I'm saying? It was like Gent B Day is like one of the women on Amazon Lily. You can't see YouTube chat, right?
Oh, I closed it, but it is up here. But one of the women on Amazon Lily. Oh yeah, right. Oh yeah, that's Veritas. Yeah, that's Veritas in the YouTube chat that said that.
Oh, that's
Right, yeah,
Veritas that you mentioned earlier.
Yeah, crispy culture. Yeah. But yeah, so one of the women on Amazon Lily. But was that it? Was it just one of the women on Amazon Lily? That's kind of boring.
You gotta
Because
have other
if the
big
woman is not
characters.
Aphalandra, I kind of don't care.
If the woman is not Aphalandra, can you remind me who Aphalandra was?
She's the like really tall one that's voiced by Nami's voice actress.
One of the sisters?
No, like just one of the random girls.
Oh my god! Like she's like is she brolic? She's like a gym rat. Is she like big, muscly?
No, not really muscly. She's just very tall. She's like
Very
the tallest girl there. Remember the TikTok that
Oh.
was like, "This is Gent's dream" right here that you said? Remember that TikTok
Say her
where you're
name.
like, "This is Gent's
I'm gonna Google it. What's her name?
Aphalandra."
Aphalandra.
APHELANDRA,
One
I think.
Piece. Oh, she was a sweetheart.
Yeah, I love her. She's my favorite character
Oh yeah, wait.
on Amazon on Amazon Lily.
Yeah, was she the one that I made the gent
Yeah.
like the joke?
Yeah,
it was.
that's what I'm
Yeah, I
saying.
remember now. I remember. I remember
Yeah.
the try that got turned to stone Amazon Lily. Oh, she
Trio,
like.
yeah.
Oh, she likes. He likes giant women. You mean, AG?
Not gonna deny it.
She likes giant women.
I
He likes
think
giant women, right? Is that for
Yeah,
him?
I think they're referring to me. And
That's a
yeah, not gonna
question. Go
deny
ahead.
it. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yes. Absolutely.
What giant women supremacy? Is that
Yeah, absolutely.
I have the
That's
same
why-
birthday as.
I mean, Elbaf is gonna be dope when we meet the women characters on Elbaf. Oh my gosh.
yeah.
I'm gonna be so excited.
you love doing this.
I do. I want my neck to hurt when I'm with a woman.
Oh shit! Oh shit! That's why that woman is perfect for you. I have the same birthday as Perona. I don't know.
That's so good.
That
I would
is
love to have the
lame.
same birthday as Perona.
That is
I would love
lame.
that. I know you hate her.
I don't hate her. I don't hate her. I don't hate her. She's just annoying. She's just annoying. I don't hate her. I don't know. Very
I love her
cool.
so
Very cool
much.
design.
She's so great.
Shout out to everything she did with and for Zoro. Shout out. Super lame. Mel, do you agree? Or wait, are you being sarcastic? Mel, do you agree or being sarcastic? That is lame as hell. I ain't gonna lie, Mel. You gotta have something else.
Is that
Here we
for
go.
me, Preston?
that's
Tiger,
you. Go
Ice
ahead.
Sucker from Toradora, Shiro from No Game No Life. That's crazy. Kikyo from One Piece. You share a birthday with Kikyo.
Who's Kikyo?
Hang on.
Who the hell
Wait,
is that?
that sounds so familiar. Kikyo.
It does? I'm Googling it.
Which
the
one's
fuck?
Kikyo? Oh my gosh. Kikyo. It sounds so familiar.
Oh my, yo, you're gonna love this. Look,
Kikyo.
look at my screen.
Oh,
You're gonna love this.
right. I mean I like it. She's not my favorite. I
No,
think
she's
she's more your type, I would say. She's like
How?
closer.
Hell no.
Well, because
Hell no, hell no.
she looks closer to Robin than she looks like to my types of
True.
characters. You know?
But I feel like her side job is BDSM and stuff.
Right. Fair
Yeah,
enough.
I remember her energy.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. No. It's
Who else?
actually
Who else?
just hold that thought. Hold on.
Yes. Who else? What is that? One Piece. You share a birthday with nobody else? Mel, you gotta have somebody else on your birthday, right? I share my birthday with Hogbuck. Hogbuck? Oh my Nitil! Give me that one! Oh no, sorry. Don't give me that one. Don't give me that one. Give me his voice actor. Give me his voice actor.
I just wanted to say,
yeah.
like,
Forget that.
now knowing I share a birthday with Shiro and I have a Shiro figure from No Game No Life, like
Oh, I
that
haven't
should
seen
be
that.
more.
I haven't watched that anime. Let me see that.
It's
Put it
pretty
closer.
solid. It's
The hair looks cool.
Yeah. Very Shiro figures are just awesome.
Shout out Crispy Culture. It is shared with Mr. Nine, baby. That's
Mr.
I'm
Nine.
okay. You're lucky.
Oh,
Give
Mr.
me
Nine.
that.
Yeah, that would be kind of lucky because especially then you'd be with Vivi, right? Mr. Nine is Vivi's partner. Was Miss Wednesday's partner, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was funny.
That's why he said baby. So yeah, I would like that because it would mean I'd be with Vivi.
Miss Wednesday. Mr. Nine. Alright, here we go.
Man.
Any more questions? Any more questions, guys? Any more questions before we conclude? But you look.
Yeah, feel free to send more questions.
But you like Clutch Me Mommy? That's K. That's K. That's not me. That's a rumor. That's K. That's Kings, okay? I just laugh at it. I just found out I share a birthday with Dadan. Wow, that's huge.
Oh,
that's
interesting.
huge. Did you know they were releasing live action first 2 episodes in theater? I heard it from AG. They're gonna. Are you gonna? Do you have it in Australia? Jen?
I've had to. Well, I don't know because obviously I can't go because I'm going to be doing reactions to it.
Oh, true.
But I know that that's happening because people on Reddit and stuff have been saying like I just watched the first 2 episodes or whatever, and I've had to like scroll past them quickly because I don't want to be spoiled on that stuff at all. And people were starting to like talk about the episodes that have come out.
Yeah,
and it's only 8 days now, and I'm so excited.
I'm so excited. I'm so looking forward to this. It's gonna be a freaking party over here.
I'm planning my week around like recording those videos.
What day is it exactly landing on? 10th.
It's on
Tuesday.
the 10th. Yeah.
Oh, that is so sweet. I don't like when things land on a weekend for me because I might visit family sometimes. Oh. Tuesday. Okay, that's perfect. I'm gonna be standing for that reaction. I'm gonna be standing. I'm gonna be breakdancing. I'm not even joking.
Yeah.
I have an adjustable table. I'm gonna be standing for that. I'm so excited. But
and Celine, I see that you lived 2 years in Adelaide. That's awesome. That's great.
Exactly.
I love
Australia.
Adelaide.
She talks about it a lot.
I love Adelaide so much. It's so great.
I need to visit Australia one day. Australia.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't even know others you can look at. I share a birthday with Stone Hashira. That's dope. I didn't get my ticket since I won't be able to partake in your stream. Yo, that's still a dope thing. You're gonna watch it in the cinema. That is a dope experience. If I wasn't reacting, I would. I had the option. I don't have the option in my city, but it would be nice.
Yeah.
If I wasn't filming my reaction. Have my ticket for the premiere. It's only in 3 countries. Only in the US, Japan, and UK, I bet.
Right. Yeah. We probably don't have it here then.
You have an Australia question.
Have you ever been to Mari where the camel races are? I don't think so. That doesn't sound familiar. Camel races. That's crazy. I don't think I've ever seen. I don't think I've ever seen a camel in real life. That's wild. No, I go to the cool
I'm like,
places.
wait,
Thank you,
nobody
Salim.
else gonna laugh. We're not gonna guess how absurd or random that is. That is such an Australian question. What the fudge?
I don't even know. I didn't
Jeez.
even know there were camels in Australia anywhere. It doesn't
What's
feel
SA? It's an
South
SA.
Australia.
South
South Australia. So that's where the state that I live in. So theoretically, you know, it's within driving distance of me, but yeah, it's an SA Outback. I lived and worked there for 7 months, and people in the Outback are just funny. Yeah, I'm a city boy. I don't go to the Outback very often. I like to stay within my comfortable cities because I'm just very privileged. But
Are you a city rat or a country rat?
I'm a city rat. I would tell Makima that I'm a city rat.
I'm so happy you got that reference because every time it sounds wild for people who don't. Ooh, I'm happy you got it. Around 7 hours from Adelaide, so close in Australia. How did the
7 hours from Adelaide? Hold on. 7 hours driving from Adelaide, but it's still in SA. I could get it's like 8 hours of driving to get to Melbourne, which is in a different state. 7 hours away. That must be like as far away from me as possible in South Australia terms. That's crazy. Anyway, sorry. Talking Australia.
No,
business.
please. I love even getting knowing stuff about Australia or other countries.
How did the camel even get to Australia? It took a plane. Thank you very much.
I think
That's
it
how the camel
swam
got there.
actually, just like the Titans from Attack on Titan. Why could they?
They
Swim?
couldn't.
They
No,
could
the
swim.
camels couldn't swim because their humps would get so inflated and they they'd carry too much weight.
Obviously, how did I forget that point? But
Yeah.
so the plane, did they just, they
Yeah, they flew it.
landed
They did a pilot.
but it was
license and
hard to
stuff.
land. I think so. The planes had to throw
They sh-
them and then they parachute, right?
Yeah, they parachute. Well, they can use
Yeah.
the humps to parachute as well.
There we
They
go.
like expand. If you fill them with air, they just. go
Of
like that.
course, that makes sense. Yeah, I did the trip several times to go shopping in Adelaide. Is Adelaide
7 hours.
Is that the
to
Las
go
Vegas?
shopping.
What's that? What's the vibe? Is it like the Los Angeles?
No,
of-
Adelaide to me, Adelaide is like because the big cities in Australia are like Melbourne and Sydney. Those are the huge cities that everyone knows, right?
Okay.
And then the cities that no one cares about are stuff like Darwin and some other places in Tasmania, stuff like that. But then I would say
Y'all got a place
Adelaide is
called
like
Tasmania.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god! Is that what the character was based off?
Yeah, the Tasmanian Devil is like that's what it's based on.
Sorry, go ahead. Oh,
That's all good.
shit.
So Adelaide, I would say, is like right in the middle between like a city, like a big city and a small city. It's like right in the center, where it gives you it gives you the advantages of a big city, but it's still a pretty small city, you know.
Okay.
So,
But like, how big? How busy? Are we talking tourist level? Like, well, give me a vibe. Can you compare it to something else? London.
Tourists would be the equivalent of London would be Melbourne or Sydney. Those are that's like the London.
Okay.
I don't know. But I would say it's it gives you a lot of the stuff that you'd be able to do in Melbourne or Sydney. You'd be able to do here, but it's not packed. There's not huge tourist attractions. It's not packed. It's like I feel like we have a lot of the benefits without a lot of the downgrades. But a lot of people who live here will also just tell you it's a boring city. But I don't think it's boring. I love it.
Okay.
I think it's great.
We have a
But a lot
question.
of people
Have you
also-
all completed all the SBS for One Piece, Gent?
No. I would say I've read maybe like 10% of them. Like it's like I've barely scratched the surface, I think.
I am in the journey, guys. Like 1920. Read that recently. Read that recently, and it's already edited. It's already uploaded for members. So it's gonna come out tomorrow or after tomorrow for like the public. So check it out. I'm in the journey. Like I've started from 11, because I think I read all the before that. I read it a while ago. So from 11, I'm going through all of them in each and every podcast episode. I'm doing two, maybe more in the future. So check it out.
Yeah, I think I've read.
YouTube.
I've read the occasional one that Veritas will send me. I've read the ones that are in the manga that I own physically. Like I own like 2 or 3
Oh,
volumes
nice,
physically, and
nice.
I've read the ones in those. And just like the occasional screenshot that I see here or there. But other than that, like I haven't actually like started at the beginning and gone through them, you know?
Yeah, bro, I'm going through each and every one. Some of them, I'm just saying, there are kids. Otherwise, they are like, the weird questions, man. You just gotta say kids.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's so random. It's so wild.
And
If
you can
get a
tell
hold
Oda
of
he likes to choose the weird ones, you know?
Yeah, he does that intentionally. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, you choose the weird ones was like, feel like you're wasting time, but okay. But Oda loves it. But yeah, I can
Yeah.
do a lot of stuff, but in a chill mode, Adelaide is pretty chill compared to other cities. Here we go, guys. If there are no more questions, time to conclude, man. I already taken so much of your time, gent. I hope
That was great.
you've had
I
a
was
blast.
happy about it. Yeah.
I hope you've had a blast, everybody. If there are no more questions, we will conclude today's podcast episode. Here we go.
Thank you
And
so
I
much
would
for
like
having
to
me.
say thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you, Gent. Shout out Gent's community. And I love you, SySquad. Make sure to subscribe to Gent's YouTube, guys. Thank you so much for being here, Gent. Can you plug that and your TikTok, everything, please, one more time?
Absolutely. So if you want to see more of me, check out my Gent Watches One Piece channel if you want my One Piece content, or if you like any of my content, if you just like my personality, my main channel, Gent Watches, is where I post basically everything else that I'm doing. If you want a recommendation right now, in lieu of, after I finished One Piece, I've recently started watching Naruto. So if you want to see my
Nice.
Naruto reactions, please go check them out. I think the first 6 episodes are out on my YouTube channel right now, and the first 16 episodes are on my Patreon account right now. So you can go check all of that out.
Beautiful.
I should also have a TikTok that's also Gent Watches, but that's just posting clips from my YouTube channel.
Yeah.
But yeah, go check all of that out, and I hope
Can
you
they
enjoy
find
it.
the Patreon under your videos, like the
Yes,
link?
the
Was it
Patreon.
the fastest way?
You can probably look up Gent Watches Patreon, or you can
Yep.
go to the description of any of my videos. There will be a bunch of links there that you can check out.
Awesome, yo. We're gonna end the podcast. I'm gonna still be streaming. Gent,
Yep.
I will talk to you on Discord after I'm done with my stream later.
Great.
We would like to thank you one more time. I hope you had a blast. I enjoyed my time discussing with you. I hope you enjoyed the games.
I had so much fun. The games were a lot of fun. Thank you very much for inviting me.
You're welcome.
I've been looking forward to this all week, and it didn't disappoint. So thank you so much.
You are welcome. And for sure, more in the future. Gent, I will talk to you later. See you, bro.
Great. Thank you so much. Goodbye.
See you, bro. See ya. Let's get it, man. SySquad. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let's go, man. More in the future, yo. More in the future. I hope you guys had a blast. That was Beat by Pete's, episode 6, baby. I knew y'all were gonna cook. We had to put Sami. I wanted that top, like from him, with his face on. That one with his face on. Where can we buy the top? Oh, sorry, I didn't read that in time. Where did we? Wait, if you're dead serious, I swear to God, I'll ask him. I should tell him put it in his merch shop. Guys, I had to honor the SySquad and put the episode guesser. I knew you guys were gonna cook. Celine went and sniped 3 times. Can we talk about that? Celine sniped 3 again. You guys know if Dave sniped 3, we wouldn't hear the end of it. Dave would be like, he would block all of us. He would literally, say the SySquad doesn't exist. If Dave got 3 of them. Oh my God, man, I was so proud of you guys. Dave, y'all cooked. But I hope you guys enjoyed all those segments. That is what I was doing here yesterday. AG, Celine at some point, Lex. Many people passed by. I tried to put something fun for you guys to, watch, but that's what I was doing on the other screen so that you guys can have the element of surprise. I was organizing all of that. It took a minute. I think I finished like super late, but it was worth it, man. I love hosting. I love, preparing things for the like communities and guests. It was so fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Your boy is starving. Your boy is starving. And it feels amazing. So I think I can game for the rest of the night. I'm gonna have food and I can game. And you're so good at hosting. Thank you so much, Celine. Thank you. Arigatou gozaimashita. I try my best, I love it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I get so much joy from it. And I hope you guys had fun today. What is everybody eating? What is everybody eating today? Come on. What is everybody eating? YouTube, Twitch. Whoa. What are we eating? I'm about to have food. I hope I see you guys later. We're gonna do our daily games, and then I have to. It's gonna be Last of Us. If you're still here, we gotta hit Apex like super, later. I'm telling you guys now, I swear to God, I'm gonna play Last of Us. I'm not. We're just gonna push through. Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! We're playing with a certain character. Could not care less. We're just pushing through. Shawarma? Ooh! I might get shawarma. Nitil! I might get shawarma. Wait, Nitil, what? I feel like you've told me. I'm sorry, okay? I feel like you told me. I pride myself in remembering, man, but damn. Can you tell me again? Can you tell me again where you're from? Oh, Nitil. Wait. You live in Oman. You live in Oman, but you're from India. I think I cooked. Here we go. You live in Oman, but you're from India or Pakistan or India. Here it is. Come on, give me. This is my trivia. Did I cook? Just watch me be off as hell. Golly. Go eat, didn't get a roast. My duck booby last night. AG? You know what you're doing with that. You know I'm going to giggle every time you write that. AG's eating duck booby. I say on my knees, let's go! I remember. Yeah, I'm definitely going to go eat. Guys, I think that's my inspiration. I'm gonna get shawarma. Oh my god. When did we get 3 subs? I saw 2 or like 1. Whoa. Nona resubbed. And then it was Bogdan resubbing before that. And then Mr. Prince. Yo guys, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Guys, if you are there, if you see me live later, please drop by. I'm going to be gaming. I need y'all because we got to push through, okay? You will get the context later. I love you guys one more time. I hope you enjoyed this episode that many of y'all were waiting for like a week now, but I hope you guys had fun. What did you do in a podcast? We had a guest and we went through so many games, so many discussions. Yes, sir. It is time to leave. Guys, love you. See you later. Study, whatever you guys gonna do. If you're breaking your fast now or soon, enjoy your food. So proud of you. See you guys later, yeah? See you guys later. I'm gonna be on TikTok too. So, wait. Let's raid. Guys, see, I'm getting better. Guys, we've been raiding like crazy. I'm getting better. Give me a second, guys. Everybody stay. Let's raid. Who's live? Nona's live! Oh my god, Nona's streaming! Guys, our Nona's streaming! Attack! Love attack! Guys, our Nona's streaming! God damn, give me the name! Oh my god, guys, okay? Heads up, heads up. She gets shy, but Mel talk to her in French and translate for everybody else. Okay? She gets shy. She won't answer in English. Oh, she's so cute. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So keep that in mind. Okay? Keep that in mind. She's not ignoring your chat. She's not ignoring your chat. She just gets shy. She doesn't know how to answer in English. Okay? Mel. French attack. French attack. Here we go. Oh my God. French attack. She's the cutest. And say hi to Lex too. He's always in the background. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. See you guys later. Love you guys. Love attack her.